Okay, I am here. I don't know. Hey guys. Hey Dustin. Hey Mimir. Thank you guys. Thank you for my notes too. I have not seen you guys in what, over a week, 2 weeks? I don't know how long it's been. It's been a long time. It's been like at least a week, I think, right? I miss everybody. I am gonna drop the link. Anybody wants to come up right now? Cause oh yeah, let's show the comments. Oh, by the way, I missed you so much. I'm Reality with Krista Marie. This is the Who Started You On podcast. And we are talking about Real Housewives of it. I'm sorry, of Miami because Atlanta was not on. Also, just other fucking tea, other. Let's see, are we live? So we should be live on all platforms, right? Except I can't get freaking live on Instagram because I am literally locked out of my fucking account again. Because I'm. By the way, my phone's gone. My phone's broken. It's completely dead. I should be live on Instagram, right? I mean, I should be live right on. Here I am. I am live on Twitter. We're live on Twitter, and there's a lot of Twitch spots. I'm going to call them. Then when aired, oh, I know. I'm sorry. Literally, I am literally. I'm glad that you came. I'm glad that you got a notification because I can't get into my account. You know how I'm always fucked with my goddamn fucking iPhone. Okay, it's broke again. I left it outside in the rain, even though it has a diver. It has a diver case. For some reason, it won't turn on. So I need to get another new one, and it's always a nightmare. And I've missed my larger. Oh my God! Hello.
I've been in my Love Island bubble, girl. I didn't mean
to
abandon you, but
no, it's okay. I abandoned everybody. I think. I feel like I haven't been here.
Well, I feel like both our presence was doing what our presence did elsewhere.
I want to get into Love. I want to get into Love Island. I really do. If you want to talk about it because
it's about to be over.
Is it?
Yeah, it's only a 6-week experiment, and the experiment ends on Sunday. And so last night we just had another recoupling, and another person had to leave the villa for being racist.
I heard. Wasn't that what's her
Sierra Ortega?
Okay.
Off the island last night because she said, I didn't know you could use this as an adjective. Not really, but she said she looked like an Asian slur when she doesn't get her eyes lifted.
Oh, I heard.
Yeah.
And then was there a guy that got he got eliminated, but then everybody wanted him back because it wasn't fair?
Or something? Yeah, that's Jeremiah, but he's like, I'm done. He's so happy to be off the island.
Is he?
Oh my God, he got 1 million followers on TikTok, 1 million followers on Instagram. He's already doing sponsored things. He's getting flowed out. He started He's been getting. I'm sure he made thousands of dollars on his TikTok live last night. Like he is just.
Oh wow!
It's amazing how much it blessed him to get voted off early.
Good. Because I'm like, all right, I know I'm so late to the game, but I was like, maybe I should just watch it because I know everybody wants to talk about it, but
people will still be talking about this for a long time. So if you want to see the dynamics, I'm going back to season 6 when this is finally done. I couldn't do both right now; it was too much. But I want to go back to season 6 to see what I missed out on this season because everybody's talking about this is not like anything they've ever seen, Krista.
Really? I heard. I'm like, what is happening? And it's been hidden. The show's been hidden from us. I'm glad that Bravo NBC picked it up or Peacock or whoever picked it up.
Peacock, yeah. The only reason we know is because it got made to Peacock because of Ariana Madix.
Yeah. So look, Scandival, we're still making out. We're still getting good things from Scandival.
Exactly. And it looks like Rachel Levis from Scandival has a new beau who loves her.
What? So, oh my God! I have to check it out too.
For her, she deserves love too, just because she got caught up in a moment with Tom. And I actually feel like, do you think that any portion of their connection had to do with the RUGSs?
I do. I think I'm now looking back, right now, now that it's we've healed a little bit. I blame both of them. I do now blame Ariana too because there was a lot of nothing going on in that relationship. Right. She was trying to fix it, but he wasn't. And it's obvious that she didn't fight for him. I wouldn't have fought for him either. He's still the same person. To me, he's a completely different person. I feel so jaded because I feel like I thought he wasn't. He's Jax now to me. Like he's just like Jax. But yeah, I think that they started to do something that season, which I think maybe I'm going to say Xanax or something, and a little bit of like I don't know ecstasy. Remember he was mad because Ariana wouldn't do ecstasy with him.
Right, right. Or maybe it was shrooms or something. They explored something together on top of whatever trauma bond they had from feeling
Yeah.
both their partners were dismissive of them. I definitely, because remember they were chain smoking outside the thing and everything. Like there's something there, a little
Yeah.
extra, and that could have fueled their sex fueled, hookups was because the stuff makes it so good.
You
I don't.
know, I do think that too, like certain drugs. Which I mean, I just that they just this that a certain drug makes you want to have sex all the time.
Yeah.
So I could see like once one of them goes to rehab, it's kind of like oh shit, what was I doing? Like
Right.
ew, him. Like what was I thinking? Like oh fuck, I was all like you know what I mean? Because neither like once she went away, she was like he was still in love with her, and she was like I
He was,
don't
yes,
know.
he was really trying to get back with her. Remember, he was
Yes.
back the place. Like, I don't know. He was way obsessed with that.
Yup. And she's like, nah, I'm all right. I'm like, bitch. Like after all of that, see in my world, like I see in my brain, if you're gonna fuck me over that bad, you fucking better get married. You better be in love. It better fuck Prince Charming and better be the queen. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you
Yeah.
fucking better have like the best goddamn fucking fairy tale relationship. If you just fucked around and fucked me over for that, then I'm just like, fuck off. Like, that's what I would be like. You guys are still scumbags to me. Like, because still, I feel like even though it's a little bit, it's Ariana's fault too because she refused to see what was going on. But again, nobody thought that he would do something like that, whether she had an idea or not. I still feel like it was so fucked up to like, dude, because you're like, you're not in love. I don't mean like you weren't in love. Like,
it was exactly what he was missing from.
Right. True.
Sex,
True.
intrigue. It was the adventure, the mystery, all of my attention. It was, the things that guys' ego spirit needs in order to thrive.
Yeah. And like, I feel like Ariana was giving that to him, Tom, but I feel like once he got onto the Rachel train, he didn't see Ariana anymore. It didn't matter what she did. She could have been fucking naked in front of him. He didn't give a fuck. He was like Ariana. He was like, oh, Rachel, Rachel, Rachel. Like, oh, because it's like that new feeling, you know what I mean? That new like drug fueled thing with like half honeymoon stage, half drug fueled like sex rage,
Yeah. So, but I think isn't he having an even different girlfriend now?
Oh God, yeah, she's a mess. I actually miss Rachel. I'd rather him be with Rachel Raquel than this fucking drug.
Yeah.
Because it's like the allegations of you guys being on drugs, right? You go and you do an interview on Adam's channel. It's 11 o'clock in the afternoon for 2 hours. Bitch, you couldn't fucking stay sober for that 2 hour interview you did to debunk your fucking drug fueled shit. No, to me that's a problem. Like you actually have a problem if you're high at 2 hours, 11 o'clock in the afternoon, and you couldn't stay sober for an interview to debunk your drug fueled accusations. You know,
right?
So to me, like that's a problem. Like you couldn't even stay sober for that. Like then you actually have a drug problem. Like again, I tell people all the time, I don't give a fuck what drugs you do. Do them all goddamn day long. Don't be like a liar, a drug addict, like a steal. Don't be like a thief, like a sneak, a snitch. Like don't make it everybody else's problem. You know what I mean? Like don't fucking steal from me. Don't like if you're gonna do drugs, but don't fuck around.
It's like you can be on crack, just don't do cracky shit.
Yeah, don't do crackhead shit. You want to be a crackhead, don't do crackhead shit. You know what I'm saying? I better not know you're a crackhead. You better not have Whitney's crack then in my fucking goddamn living room and my gazebo. If I ever find that, like, come on, man. Like, anyway, have you been watching Miami?
Yes, I watched. It didn't come on last night, did it?
I don't know because I wasn't really like watching it, and then I was like, oh god, I gotta recap it. I think episode 4 might have been on last night.
Okay, so it does come on Sunday. So no, I didn't.
Yeah, right. So we're really like we're kind of at a good. I don't get this whole Gertie and Julia thing. Now I'm pissed at Julia because I think pouring water on somebody's head is kind of fucked up. Like, so let me get to the chat real quick. So, guys, I'm going to go into my notes. So I won't see the chat, but you guys are here. You know, to say hi to people, whatever. If anybody comes in, not that.
Hi, reality connoisseur. Oh my God. So
I know.
Me and reality connoisseur. I don't know, girl. Are you available after this? Because
yes,
together. We need to get together. because I need Huda off the screen because she definitely said the N word. Because look,
Huda.
look,
I hear about Huda.
look. Okay, the first girl that got sent real quick, Krista. I'm sorry to
No,
hijack.
no, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
The first girl that got sent home, Yulissa Escobar, she had went on a podcast and was sitting back in a trucker hat talking about, if an inna does this, then I'd tell him the inna to do that because I'll take your inna. But she said all hard R's on top,
Ours.
not black. I told you her last name is Escobar. And she said that in an interview. And so they got that tape. They tapped her in the middle of the night. You got to leave the island. And now we have Sierra, who all she did, she wrote it. She wrote it on a chat. She put a message up. She was going to get her eyes lifted, going to get some Botox, so she didn't look this racial slur. She got fired for writing the racial slur. So the first lady said it, the second lady wrote it. Now we have Huda. Huda.
What did she do? I heard she did something.
She did a lot. She ruined the whole experiment. I feel like viewer, had they not allowed her to cuss that person out, change the energy of the place, bring it all down, she ruined it. She ruined it. People were less concerned with their connections and more concerned with Baby and Huda walking on eggshells around her, that it was ruined. So anyway, now
like behind the scenes, like doing some shit behind the scenes, and like only to the Islanders or something. I hear some of the Islanders. I heard that people were like, the Islanders don't like the people that come on, right? Is that the thing? Or
shells? No, specifically Huda didn't like the that came on. Expects them to come and treats them however they treat newbies, right? But she specifically would attack the bombshells by calling them bitches, saying they weren't good people. She can see how a bitch like that moves and da-da-da-da-da, like just because they were competition. And so, but now on the outside world, she had quite the media following. She was always posting lip syncs. And, you know, there is music that says the N-word. It does not by any means mean that if you're not a black person that you should run around saying it. Most people only say it in their car with them. You're not going to like record yourself mouthing it, saying it. You know what I mean? Like, not. So what Huda used to do was she would drive around with her baby daddy. Lamar, you know, he says the N-word a lot.
Wait.
So, but whenever
she's got a baby daddy, oh, they're not together, I guess.
Yeah, no, she has a baby daddy. They're not together. She has a baby daddy. She's the first time they ever had a single mom.
I was going to say,
yeah. So she's a mom, mamacita, and so she would be in the car with her baby daddy driving around, and they would be singing Kendrick Lamar, and he would be talking about, I got royalty inside my DNA, and then he would go into the end part, and they would just be quiet. Their mouth wouldn't move or nothing. Right. And then they would pick up on the next word they know they're allowed to say. And I'm sorry, you guys can't say the word. You just can't. I'm sorry. We get one thing in life that y'all can't do. You just can't. And so now, though, they found a video of her right before she goes on the island because it's her new nose. Right before right before she goes on the island, she does a really sultry video and the song says in it. And she mouths it. She doesn't leave her mouth closed.
Like purposely, too, right? She looked purposely like she's
purposely to make it look like she was playing with saying. Fully said. It was like you can barely see her tongue move to do the N is how she did it. But it's very vastly different from her either closing her mouth completely or covering her mouth at that word. She totally left it open and wanted it to look like she was playing with saying it. So if the girl gets fired for writing, then you can get fired for lip syncing it.
I get it. Yeah. I mean, like that again. Mimir just said, since when does Bravo? Bravo is they're bipolar with it. They're selective.
I don't think Bravo has anything to do with Love Island, do they?
I don't know. Is it Peacock? Isn't it Peacock? Yeah. I mean,
I don't know that Bravo has any. Reality connoisseur, do you know if Bravo has anything to do with it?
I mean, I probably the thing is, I think just is Bravo NBC, or I'm sorry, is Peacock not isn't always Bravo, right? I guess There's
Right.
just
So that's all.
there's parts of NBC.
Yeah.
Like,
So Bravo specifically doesn't care. You're right, Mamir. But
well, NBC should care because NBC is their whole umbrella, right? Like
right.
NBC, the umbrella for all of it.
Love Island is actually like 16 years old or 12 years
I
old.
heard, like I've only seen it. I saw a little bit of it a very long time ago, and I was like, this is too weird for me.
Right. So it's not, it has little to do with even, I think NBC is just hosting it or something because they
Yeah.
have zero tolerance. They're very proud of their zero tolerance for
Are
any
they?
type of racism, any type
Hmm.
of racism. The people are ixnay communicado, like you're John Wick because somebody kicked your dog. They are like, you're out of here, you're out of here. So that's why this even came into play in such a cancel-y kind of way, is because of their own zero tolerance that has nothing to do with Bravo, nothing to do with Peacock. Before they even got up over here, they was doing this.
Mm.
And yeah, so that's what I understand. What about you, Reality? Is that what did she say? No, Bravo has nothing to do with it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, exactly. Okay, right on.
No, I was like, I was started to watch 2 episodes, and I was like, oh, let me try to watch a little bit before I go live, because I was like, what's everybody talking about? I was like, oh fuck, Love Island, and like, do you watch Big Brother or no?
You know, only when my dad would make me, so I haven't in a very long time.
People are talking about, they're saying it's going to be really good, and they said it's kind of like it's kind of like Traders a little bit or something, and I was like, oh, all right.
Well, I think that's what's wrong with this season is it was supposed to literally be about a love experiment in a,
yeah, and how do you get ruined just by the people being not honest?
because it turned into Traders, because it became Survivor, because
Oh, okay.
a game. Like usually the past seasons, the magic was, from what I understand, the magic has been that as viewers, you literally get to witness a love story, kind of like 90 Day Fiance, like you witness a love story. And that's why people were invested. This season has become Traders, people start mentioning the game, people start talking about each other's game. And usually, if anybody mentioned the money, they were out of there. If anybody mentioned the game, they were out of there.
Oh, okay.
At this time, by like episode 4, which was day 4, by day 4, one of the other guys is talking about somebody else's game. Oh, he's scamming the game. Oh, so it kind of like got you game thinking, but it's not supposed to be that. It's supposed to be 90 Day Fiance. It's supposed to be Love is Blind.
Yes.
It's supposed to be those types of shows, but it got twisted into this other thing, and I'm not sure.
Like they went to some house now. I see on 90 Day Fiance, they all go to this house.
Yeah,
and like a vacation or something.
It's this beautiful villa in Fiji, and they have several on the island, and they stay there for 6-week capsule period.
I want to watch this.
Yeah, incredible, and that's why I want to go back and watch last season, is for that awesome love experience, because those couples from last season are still together right now.
Well, I'm watching, but I'm saying like the older couples, I'm still seeing the old couples on there.
Exactly. Like there's this one family that has like 4 kids and they've been together 7 years.
Yes, it's fucking, what's her name?
Yeah.
What's his name? Oh, I love him. Andre. He's like Andre, and he's like, what's her? Lindsay. Is their name Lindsay or something? Lindsay. Oh my god, I fucking love him. Totally. I love him. I fucking love him. Yeah. I used to hate him. I hate her family, but I love him.
You love him, but hate her family?
Yes, her family's a bunch of fucking pieces of shit. Oh yeah, they were such pieces of shit. I don't know. I got to catch up on it, because last I saw, her brother was in prison, or going to prison for coke or some shit.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because him and Andre got in like a fist fight. Dustin covers it all the time, guys. So make sure you watch Dustin too on Monday nights. On JoJo Speaks. It's Dustin on Monday night does 90 Day Fiance, and they're like so up to date with all the tea. And I haven't seen it. Like I have no idea what's her name. What's her face that was with Gino? Larissa? No, not Larissa. She sounds like Larissa. That girl, the one that was with Gino. Those two, I know they broke up, but I'm dying to see what's going on. Like this house is like crazy. The only thing I don't want to fucking see is goddamn Angela and Michael. Where is Michael? Where is my Michael at? Mm-hmm. Does anybody know where Michael is? Mm-mm. I miss Michael. I felt so bad for him. I knew it was going to be some kind of like get out kind of stuff over there. He ran. Michael just got there and he ran. He took his sneakers and Mr. Michael ran and he didn't stop running. He does not stop running. He ran from that fucking bitch's house after all those goddamn years.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? That's the craziest thing to me. I mean, honestly, I don't know what he thought was going to happen there. Did he think it was going to change? Did she think Angela's going to change? I don't know if they're even allowed on the show anymore, but I'm dying to see what's going on with Michael. Like, I haven't seen it in so long. Why, you don't like Michael? Larger.
Michael who?
Michael and Angela. Angela and Michael. Remember Michael remember it took him like 7 years to get here? 8 years to get here? Michael and Angela, the older blonde lady.
No. I think I'm misunderstanding you. Are you talking about 90 Day Fiance?
Yeah.
Yeah, so no, I only know that it's supposed to be like 90 Day Fiance. I've never watched it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's supposed to be like watching this story develop, this whole...
Yeah, like that's what I would like to see.
Yeah. So I have never partaken of the 90 Day Fiance experiment.
No?
No, I've done Love is Blind. I did a couple of bachelors, but never a whole season. And now I'm trying this whole Love Island for, love type shows. Because I usually just think those people are on there trying to pass around an STD and get a brand deal.
Yeah. So now are they have different characters every season on Love Island? So like last season, are we going to see are you going to get the same characters, or is it all different people? Do you know?
But I understand you can come on as an Islander this time, things not work out, or you get voted off by mistake, and then they can maybe have you come back as a bombshell time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, or vice versa.
There are a lot of pretty people. They're very good-looking people.
So gorgeous. Oh my God.
I'm like, oh my God. Like, wow. There's all the pretty people. Like,
they're all over there. Every last one of them, girl.
Yes. And then I saw the one where this one guy this girl did not know that he wasn't going to pick her. Like he was going to pick her, but like obviously it was obvious to everybody that he didn't like her. He wasn't into her. But she was like, I don't know if that was her. I don't know their names, but like I was just hearing like little bits and pieces this morning.
Her and Olandria. So
yes, that's her. Yes.
So Olandria just got Nick Landria tonight. So we are so happy. I'm gonna go out and come right back in. I can't see me anymore. My whole screen went black. I'm back. You can hear me though, right?
You're just really low. I tried to see if it was mine, but
yeah, no, I think it's because I disappeared from my own screen. So, but I don't know how to even do it. So I'm gonna have to like even turn my phone off. It's frozen. Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Peace.
I knew I should have watched it. Do you want me to kick you out, or are you good? She might need me to kick her out. I'll just stay just in case. I'll just keep her up just in case. Yeah, all right. So I will, and then maybe if Darja watches last season, I'll watch last season. We can talk about it together, like if anybody, because I know like maybe it's now that everybody's into it. Watching last season will be new for a lot of people too. Maybe I'm thinking because I know a lot of new people watched it. Now that it's been on a Peacock, so anybody wants to watch season 6 yes, we're gonna go over Miami right now. Sorry, getting Miami right now. Okay, so when I go to my notes, if anybody comes in, hi everybody. I forgot to even say my whole entire thing. Just like, comment, subscribe. And before we go, I want to go over on Twitter because, guys, for the first time ever, I'm like, I don't know if it's, I mean, I've had fights with people in the comment sections before, but like literally, I got completely fucking trolled on Twitter because I didn't understand some freaking stupid parody account. I don't fucking know. I liked what this guy had said, and I thought that the guy that posted it was he was the author of the rant. So I was like, dude, you need to come on my channel because I'm live on Twitter, and you need to tell this blah 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 this person because it's like carried. It's a whole situation. Anyway, he was really fucking rude to me. I finally figured out how to message him, but you know me. Once somebody said something ignorant to me, I'm like a psycho. So I messaged him and he's like, who the fuck are you? Or something like that. You better have a good fucking answer about who you are. Something like that. I was like, what motherfucker? Whoa. I was like leaving him freaking comments. I was like, dude, I don't know how to do, I'm stupid on Twitter. Like I couldn't even figure out how to message this guy for some reason because I loved his rant. I was like, oh, I totally fucking agree with him. And I was like, you need to come on here live. And I was going to talk about this whole thing, like how these people on Twitter are so fucking delusional. It's just like they're crazy and they go after the jurors, they're racist and shit like that. Anyway, and he goes after this other chick, and it's a whole thing. Whatever. Anyway, so this motherfucker turns on me. So because in his messages, I go fucking like a lunatic. I'm like fucking what? I'm like who? So I like told him who I was, showed him who I was, and I was like, see, I was like, don't be a fucking dick. So like he called me a psycho because I was sending so many messages. I was like, you don't fucking get it, like. First, you say some ignorant shit to me after I was nice to you, and I was like, dude, you're gonna. So he reposted it, and a bunch of people started talking shit on me there. Dude, it's so crazy. I was like, you're gonna have to give me a minute. You're gonna have to give me like, let me go live one time, and then I'll get to all you motherfuckers in a row. Like, I'm not gonna answer each one of you. Like, it's just crazy. They just call me crazy. I was like, oh, well, that's not really debatable. Like, I'm absolutely probably am crazy. Like, and I'm insane for even engaging with people. But I thought this dude was amazing. And I think that his fucking rants are crazy. He's just like me. But he was a dick to me. I was like, motherfucker. So then he's like, look how crazy this bitch is. Then they blocked me. That is the equivalent to sneaking somebody, okay? To me, that is like sneaking somebody running, right? When you fucking say some dumb shit and then you block me and then you get all your fucking friends to troll me. And like first time ever, I was like, oh my God, I'm getting trolled. I'm like, this is crazy. And I was like, but they're saying the dumbest shit ever. Oh, look at her lives. Oh, I was like, I'm like, what? His name is fucking Purple Kool-Aid Drinker. I'm not kidding you. I am not fucking kidding you. He's like, what the fuck are you? I'll just show you. I'll show you. Before we go, I will show you. Because I was like, this is crazy. So, but nobody's defending me because I don't have any friends on Twitter. I was like, where are all my people? I was like, guys, you gotta go help me. But I'll show you. Dude, it's like that. And you know what's even worse? Reddit is like fucking, like Twitter's able to look. You know me. Like, I can say, it doesn't, a lot of shit doesn't really bother me. It's just like when you block me and you can't fucking, like, you literally, I can't respond. That pisses me the fuck off. So then I go like crazy because I'm like, fucking, what is the point in that? Blocking me? Like, are you like, what? You say some dumb shit and then you block me, but then you're like, got all these people like talking shit on me, but I'm blocked. I'm like, yo, motherfucker, like, no, like, that's not happening. So then I'm tagging people that he has, like, that were in the comments. Some of them weren't blocking me. And I'm like, I don't know how this works. I don't even know if they've seen it or not. Anyway, let's go on to Miami. But yeah, I will go live. I was supposed to go live at 4:00. And then I was getting ready and I was actually ready in time. I was like, I'll do an early one. And since I'm here and it's 90 degrees out and my eyes look fucked up. I didn't get my Botox done yet, guys. I was so mad last week. So my appointment was Wednesday, but the money didn't go on our card. So I'm just waiting for some money to get deposited. Onto a certain card and it wasn't there and I was like, oh shit. So now I'm just waiting. So gotta get paid by the platform. But yeah, so yeah, I had to switch cards on it. So yeah, it's the whole thing. I was so mad, like, because I was so set on, because I knew I had to wait till this month. I knew I had to wait till I had some my own kind of money. I had to wait till this month. I had to wait till a certain time. I know. Yes, I do. I've been getting it done for over a year and a half. I still need to keep. So see how right now. See how I look right now. There's a smoothing setting on here. This is what it looks like when I have my Botox, right? And when I have it all, like, maybe when I get Botox and fillers. I used to sit on Adam's channel and do like this to my face all the time, and I couldn't stop. So I pulled my face up. But yeah, I got to get it touched up, and I gotta get some more fillers up here because I have these. So anyway, if I took this off, you would see what it looked like without it. And plus my eyes are crooked. My eyes are not fucking right. Okay, let me I'm picking myself apart. Had a rough week, guys. A very rough week. Oh, and I want to thank you, people that you know who you are. Really, thank you for being here. It's crazy. I know, and I'm just like, I was so nice to this guy. And I was like, yo, chill. Like, we don't have to be mean to me. I was like, I was asking you to come on my show. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what is your problem? He's like, fucking message me. I was like, I obviously caught you on a bad day. I'm like, you're angry and I don't know why. I don't know you for you to be that angry at me. But like, fuck, dude. Like I can fight back, but you can't block me because I can't respond. But anyway, so let's get into Miami because it was a really good episode. I'm really fucking enjoying it, okay? I am enjoying it. I stopped watching Atlanta because it got really fucking boring to me. I don't know where my Larger went. Maybe let her come back in. But Miami was good. So I'm on episode 4. We're on episode 4. We had the wedding. I really, as much as I can't stand Marisol, I used to not be able to stand Marisol. I fucking love her. I love her relationship. I'm excited for her relationship. She's excited for her relationship. Like, so she got married to Steve finally. They were already married, so getting legally married was the next best thing. So, and like I always say too, I don't want to get. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get myself. I don't want to get myself smaller. No. No. All right, we'll do that for now. You guys see the chat. Okay. And it's like it's just Karen read stuff, and I don't do anything wrong. I wanted the guy to come on my show. He was just, he had a really good point about a certain person who was being really strange about the Karen Read stuff, and I was like, I totally agree with you. And then the other chick did something fucked up, and he was pissed, and I agreed with his rant about it. And I was like, yeah, you need to because he wouldn't. I don't know why he won't show his face or something. And that's another thing. How are you telling me I better have a good answer on who the fuck I am when you're blocking who the fuck you are? You block your face. You don't you're a parody account. Your name is purple something purple Kool-Aid drinker, Lamar verse something. I'll show you. He's got one picture where his face is blacked out, but he looks pretty hot. Like his body looks pretty hot. I was like, oh, look at dude. I was like, who are you? But dude, he's like a real dick. I'll have to show you. And I was like, so you're going to post showing people how I was nice to you and you were a dick to me. Real cool. Go ahead. Have fun with that. I was like, oh, you guys are cool. Oh, Krista's crazy. Oh, Krista's crazy. Oh, I'm crazy. Like, no shit. Do you see me? I'm all over the fucking place. I just missed you guys. I didn't have a plan for today. I was like, I want to talk about Miami, but I talk about whatever and just whatever. Talk about whatever. All right, so Miami. Really good fucking episode. So Marisol tied the knot with her boobies, they calls them, Steve. Surprise wedding, surprise. Surprise wedding celebration party. Sorry, guys. Julia, she tossed a drink on Gertie. And I don't fucking like it. I don't like her fighting with Gertie. I don't understand it yet. Julia burned the fire. Yes! Isn't that fucking yes? Remember, you know what? And the shit that used to happen. Remember Tamara did to fucking Gretchen? Remember Naked Wasted? You would get probably arrested for that now. So, Tamara needs to get off her high fucking horse. And so does goddamn fucking Julia. What? I don't understand. Thank you, Terry. I missed you. I don't understand why. What is she going after Gertie like that for? And everybody's going after Gertie for what? It doesn't make any sense, okay? So, and then but this episode we meet a new housewife. And I thought she was goddamn, I thought it was Larsa. Stephanie Shojay. Anyway, so we have a new housewife, okay? She is overstepping Alexia. It's crazy. Alexia is going through the stuff with Todd. I feel like Todd is a goddamn fucking scam artist, just like Louis, and he's sleeping with her, and that is it. And Larsa was with Lisa. Lisa is also going after Larsa because of what happened in Milan. Okay, the stuff that happened with what's his face. Remember that picture that came out of Jody? Well, okay, the fact that he's still friends. I might have to see you guys. Not that I'm I say I can't see the chat because I'm in my notes, but I can't believe that that Jody's he's hanging out with what's his face still. So I'm going to assume that's why he looks like that. I'm just going to assume that he's a pasta eater, But I don't understand what Julia's problem is. She is not, and what I feel like you are certain. You have to hold yourself to a certain standard when you're married to Martina Martelova. You know what I mean? Martelova. She is one of the most famous women in the world, tennis players in the world. And you're on a housewife show. You have to hold yourself. What the fuck are you doing? It's not even who you are. And Gertie, sending her an apology text, I don't think so. You know what I mean? Why did you go to her and apologize? Go ahead, but I don't know why you did that. So you send this fucking text saying, I want to clear the air and resolve any conflict between us. There's no conflict, bitch. You're after what you did. That's all we see. There's nothing that really, honestly, it doesn't warrant that. And to sit there and say that to your daughter in Paris, that Gertie accused you of getting, I'm sorry. You accused Gertie of getting a facelift, right? Or something like that. And then ditching Martina when she had chemo. Or sorry, that's what you said that Gertie accused you of that. I'm sorry, read my notes. Which again, all this is crazy. Like, if she did get a facelift, and all this is like not your business, and whatever Gertie does or whatever it has nothing to do with you, Julia. Nothing. Like, what are you always getting? Like, I don't know why you're getting involved in this. Um, I understand. Oh, I'm sorry. The whole. I'm sorry. The facelift, the June Martin, blah, blah, all that crap. But again, nothing warrants getting water thrown on you. That's a freaking literally. That is like an assault to me. That is equivalent to an assault. You know, it is. What is up with her, dude? It's like, what is all of a sudden you're so angry? Remember the Gina stuff. I remember when Gina, yeah, she threw wine. Tamara threw wine in her face, and what she did to Gretchen. And it's like, why are you bringing her back too? Like, I'm sorry, I'm not Gretchen. I'm sorry. Why would you bring Tamara back? And you know what I mean? After she basically, you could say, drugged Gretchen. And remember, Gretchen got really sloppy with hooking up with her son. So, like, fuck, man. And then she tells everybody that Gretchen, like, I know I'm side note, but this is just another thing, like, another example of, like, the things that, like, Bravo lets these people come back. And I don't know, it's like they're Hail Marys. But again, what is up with Julia? I expect this behavior from Adriana. You know what I'm saying? This is Adriana behavior. Acting like stupid and like being mad at dumb shit. You know? So Gertie was talking to her husband, which I love Russell. I love it a lot. And it is a violation. She did it in front of everybody, and I don't get what it is. Like, Gertie said that it's really painful, and she said she's really sick of it. And then, I don't blame her. Like, she said she's sick to her stomach thinking about it. It was physical. It was symbolic. It was to degrade her. Like she said, like, it was nothing. It was really fucked up. And, even if you thought that she said that thing, like, and I really don't, I don't know where it came from with this stuff, Gertie, but like, that's not the way you handle it. Like, what are you doing? You are, again, I'm also questioning you adopting children. Like, what's wrong? Like, I think maybe there's some things that you need to work out. I mean, that's probably the unpopular opinion. I know that I was happy for them when I found out they were adopting, but something's up with her. And, I don't think Martina would be okay with you acting like a fool, like on camera. Like, it's really bad. It's not a good look. And I feel like Martina, like I said, you hold yourself to a different standard when you're married to somebody like that. Like you, and again, what the fuck are you doing? Like, that's your friend, or what? Not your friend anymore. How fucked was that, Larja?
That was so hard to watch. And I was like, it was really confusing for me to see Julia just hit the ground running in this like anti-Gertie campaign and use like, oh, she's not a safe place for me. She's dangerous. She's harmed me. Like, she's scared of Gertie talking to her. And so to me, it was like so much before. I was like, oh, Julia did something wrong. Find out she did do something wrong, and she's trying to preempt Gertie's side of the story with all of this. Oh, I'm so afraid of Gertie. She's gonna try to do something. You know what I mean? It was just a lot.
Where did she get that from? Though, I don't know. I don't understand that. That's what she said in the very beginning. She's not safe for me at the moment. Right. What? How?
And then for Martina Navratilova to say, oh, that's just her way, isn't it? It's like,
I don't think that, because I don't think she gets the whole story. Martina gets one side of the story. You know what I mean?
Right.
She's getting Julia's side, right? So she's going to side with Julia because she's not getting the whole story.
And that's just why Jason sides with Janet, because he only gets Janet's side of the story. Like, we can't fault the spouse for taking, like, you better do that, right?
I hope that when Martina sees it though on camera, and she sees how degrading it was, because like I just said, when you're married to somebody like her who has she's one of the most famous women in the world, like, as far as like sports and stuff, like, you hold yourself to a different standard. You really do. Like, that's embarrassing. I think, like, it's embarrassing to have to back up somebody that acts like that. Like, over what? Like, oh, you got a facelift. Okay, whatever. Like, I mean, it's again, blaming Gertie, going after Julia day one is fucked up. Like, or I'm sorry, Julia going after Gertie day one is fucked up, and it doesn't make any sense. And I don't want no fucking apology text. Fuck your apology text. Like, no, fuck no, no. There's no there's nothing between you. There's no, like she said, oh, I want to clear up anything between us. There's nothing between it. You're fucked up, Julia. Gertie didn't do anything. Why should Gertie have to clean anything up? She didn't do anything. Like there's no, like after what you did, I feel like there, it's just there's nothing to talk about. You fucked up.
Right.
I don't want
Yeah.
you. I don't want your apology. You showed me who you are. I don't get it. Fix what the fuck you got going on, because you just adopted
Right.
little kids, and you're obviously angry about something. It can't be
Well,
over.
okay, so I have theories.
Okay.
I'm crazy, level 8. So
Okay.
Part of what I heard Gertie say, you guys can correct me, is Gertie said, I'm not really sure why she's so upset. I realized was there with her through the steps of this adoption. I could have swore Gertie mentioned that she had been with her through that, so she wasn't sure at this reaction for missing a Zoom call when the news was finally going to break, right?
Hmm.
And for Julia to pretend like, oh, it was going to be such a big deal for Gertie to specifically miss this chat when Gertie's alleged. I mean, I thought I heard that. Did she say that?
Would say it again. I'm sorry. I was reading a comment.
Oh no, I thought Reality was answering me. She said Gertie didn't say that about the
Oh,
facelift
yeah,
until
like
after.
yeah, like
Yeah.
I don't
So
remember hearing her say that, and I think that like again like Mimir just made a good point. Maybe she is on some pain meds still, because she is acting out of pocket. It
she's
doesn't.
acting very irrational and
Yes.
out of pocket.
Yes.
And to the
Unstable.
way Gertie tells a story is totally believable. What Julia is saying sounds unhinged.
It sounds strange. It's just
Mhm.
how are you unsafe? Like, oh, and again, if you thought she said that, you have a conversation about it, and it doesn't have to be like I don't understand. Like,
Right,
it's so fucked. It's really fucked, and I don't get it. And I don't think Martina, once she sees it or saw, I don't think should be okay with that. It's assault. It's assault.
right. But then it was so interesting to me also as a
It's
viewer
crazy.
for her
Yeah.
to have this whole reaction supposedly over a Zoom call, but now it's about the boat trip. And that's another way you can tell how Julia's lying because it's about too many different things. Stick
Yeah.
to a subject. It should only be about one thing
It
unless
wouldn't.
you're trying to make it about everything to further villainize Gertie. Now, the Gertie thing, if she did know about the adoption prior, that's why she was like, "Oh, congratulations, not much else." Like, because I know you've been working on this. Why am I going to be one of the people that's like, "Oh my God, this is really happening," if I already knew, right? And when she's throwing water on Gertie, though, and
Ugh.
like I don't even remember the sentence. It was troubling as a viewer to watch. I don't remember like the sentence other than she wanted Gertie to shut up about Gertie calmly saying
Yeah.
she had just unpacked her bag, wasn't finished, gets a call, gets back on the boat, and Gertie's like she wanted to meet Captain Sandy. And and she's like, I had just left the boat from the same exact cruise. I already knew Captain Sandy. What reason would I have for do that? And yeah, you did say we were going to dinner together and left me on my own. So yeah, I am going to post content while I'm by myself. You know what I mean? It was like
Oh yeah,
the
yeah,
way,
yeah. That's right. That's right. Yep. She said she was. Oh, made it all about. It was her about. She like. She went with her as a favor or something, right? She said
yeah, it was a total favor.
total
It was
favor.
a total
She's like,
favor.
I
Yeah,
made it about. I made it about my job or about work or something. And why
yeah,
not? And I was like,
yeah.
that makes sense.
So if
That's so fucking stupid, though. It's not.
So
It's not.
stupid. And I
Yeah.
also didn't like how nobody passed her a tissue,
Right.
nobody checked on her.
Yeah.
And for the only other black girl over there to, I feel like Kiki was trying to make Gertie the problem in that situation. And
Yeah,
because she should have stood up
Kiki
to,
didn't get it either. Kiki was being
yeah,
weird too.
she Kiki got water on her and still didn't lash out at Julia the way she should have. She turned it over to Gertie and was like, "Oh, come on, you're doing this. Let's go." And this is what they're talking about. Is that what she was saying? This is what they're talking about. Let's
Yeah.
go. And didn't even say anything to Julia when Kiki last year had that whole blow up with Lisa Hochstein in the
Yes.
water situation and the pulling and the touching and all that. And
Yeah.
she was high key triggered last year. So I don't know if we're witnessing growth in motion or just selective outrage from
Selective
Miss
outrage.
Kiki.
It, Kiki, I don't. Again, I don't understand it. What did Gertie do? I don't see one. I have not seen one thing that makes these people not see that this is ridiculous. Like, what did Gertie do? You
She
know,
didn't do anything.
I'm glad that she's being
And
like Julia. I'm glad that she's not forgiving her. Like,
yeah, she's such a pick me this year. I liked her last year when it felt like she didn't give a F,
yeah,
you
what?
know?
And again, again, like Kiki, come on, man, like that's supposed to be your girl. Like, what are you doing? And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, good, Kiki will get it. Like, she can talk to Kiki about it. You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
and Kiki was still like, well, you guys should talk about it. What? No, there's
Yeah.
nothing to fucking talk about. She fucked up. Like, she's fucked up. Julia's fucked up. That's
It's
what.
not talk about it. It's,
Yeah,
oh,
there's no
when is Julia showing up to apologize? You
and
know what I'm
fucking
saying?
apologize too. Like, okay, great, you apologize, but you still did it. You
Yeah,
still had the heart to do that to me. Like, you still
right.
did that shit to me. Like, apologize, but you should never did it. Like, where's your head at? Like, where is your brain when you do something fucked up like that? You know what I mean? What do
Hmm.
you? I want to know now. Are you okay? Like, there's obviously something wrong with you. It can't be Gertie. It can't be Gertie. You know,
Right.
maybe because of the kids that she doesn't. Maybe she has the kids, right? Like, maybe she's not
She
sleeping.
has the kids now. Yep.
Maybe they're not. Maybe she's not sleeping, or maybe she's on pain meds still. Because honestly, like that would make sense the way she's acting. It would make her act
Yeah.
a little fucking like she would honestly. And when I used to take pills, I would pick a certain person and I would like pick on them. And in my brain, my fucked up brain, I would make myself hate this
Yeah.
person. Like, I would just pick on a certain person and I would just make myself like exactly what Julia's doing with Gertie. Just kind of picking
Right.
up for no reason, making up stupid, really. Oh, she did this and she did that. The girl just beat cancer. Come on, like, are you
Right.
like, what do you? Can't she have a year to herself where she wants to like, she should have her friendships and her life. And these bitches are here now. It's like this is not second season curse with Gertie. This is we're just getting like I just said. I love this frigging franchise because they always rally around each other and they don't
Yeah.
fuck because if they're not toxic yet. Oh, you look so beautiful.
Thank you.
I
Thank
miss
you.
you.
You did too.
I'm so glad we're back together. Yay. Where's
Me
Benevolent?
too. I missed you. I missed you.
I missed you too.
I missed you
Where's
so
Benevolent?
much. I was like, I hope Krista knows I'm just on Love Island.
I was like, oh, good, good, good. She's not. I was like, she has to talk about her stuff. She has. I'm like, Larcha has to go live without me. She has to do. She has to get on with her life. Like, if I'm over here, and every day Zach's like, you didn't do your show today. I'm like, no, Zach, I didn't. No, Zach, I didn't. No,
Yeah,
not.
we got to stay in the algorithm's good graces. We do have to
I do.
every day. Everything is content, and we need to be posting every day.
Yeah, you know what's freaking screwed up? Opus clips. Making all the clips. They don't let you tag the person in it. I have to
Yeah.
wait till I post it. Then I have to go into my content and tag you guys because it's like all of us. It's me, you, and me. And listen, honey. And then guess what else?
Huh.
You're gonna die. I lost my iPhone broke again. I broke my phone. And I'm locked out of
Didn't we just
Instagram.
get that fixed
Yeah, yes, I did.
after they locked you out
George.
for like 5 months or something
Yes,
because you didn't
George.
have a code?
Yes, George. I fucked up
So
again.
are we going through this again?
We're going through this again because guess what? Now that I'm locked out of my phone's broke, I can't get to my fucking number to get Instagram to send me my code to fucking get into my Instagram. So I have to go on fucking Meta Business app thing and try to post things and hope that it gets to people. But I can't make. I'm not live. You notice I'm not live on Instagram. Pisses me the fuck off.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I can't. I don't know how to make a live. I'm so mad. So it's going to cost me a lot of money to get a new fucking phone again. And George said no right now.
Oh my gosh. Where do you think you lost it?
Well, I didn't lose it. I left it outside, and even though it has a diver box on it, it still fucking broke because it was
Yeah.
already smashed. But then I put a box on it, and it was like not good. So I thought it was good. Well,
Right.
I don't know why I thought that because the front still had like even though it had like the has the thing on it the glass. I left it outside and it rained, and I guess it just got all.
Oh no. Oh
like,
no. Yeah.
So it's beat. So it. I'm so upset about it.
There's nothing Rice can fix.
No, we tried all week.
Oh darn.
So
I'm sorry
yeah,
about that.
I gotta wait a little while. So George gave me his phone, but it's an Android. I can't even freaking log on. I can't log on to Instagram. I'm getting so fucking mad. I'm so mad.
Yeah.
I need my goddamn transfer pin. If they would just give me a transfer pin, I could just goddamn get a new number and it wouldn't be so expensive to get a new phone, but that's okay. Anyway.
So you call it to get a transfer pin. They only
Yeah.
give you one at a time. You can't say, "Can I get the next one?" So just in case this happens again.
I know. I mean, I just fucking literally, I can't. I have no excuse. Okay, I just have no excuse. It's like the eighth time in like 2 years that this has happened, and it's like he's like, I can't. He's like, are you kidding me? He's like, you might as well just go back to Android, which is so much cheaper to replace. Like, for some reason, iPhone's just way more expensive to fucking replace.
Yeah.
And then I got
Well,
to fight with them about my trash bin. Anyway, but I need the same number because I cannot be locked out of this Instagram. That'll be. I'm not. I was like, no, no, you're not doing this to me again. No, I'm still locked out of the other one. It took me a really long time to build up the other one. I'm like, no, motherfucker, I am not starting over again. I'm not starting over.
right, right. Yeah. We
So
shouldn't
last
have to
week,
start over, universe. That's
no,
crazy.
most benevolent timeline available. Last week was not a good week. I didn't get my face done because the money didn't go on the card. So I'm a little upset about that. It'll be there in a couple days. It's not really a real problem. I was just a little upset about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing really crime, but I'm gonna, just get my nips and tucks again. It's that time again. So, because I'll get a year
Well, you
younger.
look gorgeous.
Well,
You look
thank you.
gorgeous. Hey,
Anyway,
Bianca.
I'm so sorry that
Thanks
I'm
for
not.
coming
I
through.
know I have so much more to talk about with Miami. Hi, Bianca. Thank you guys for being here. I love you guys so much. I miss you guys so much. Curvies, if you guys are coming in too. I don't know if you put on your thing. All right. So, how about the new girl? Do you like the new girl? I think she's like very. Who she remind me of? What's his name? She reminds me of the one that was married to Gigi Hadid, to Hadid's dad, whatever her name. What's his name?
Yolanda?
He got Yolanda. Remember? Because so remember how he's like really old and stuff, and like really really
Yeah.
rich. But like
Yeah.
his new wife though, not his wife, not Yolanda, the wife he's with now. That's what it reminds me of.
Okay, so I have major tea
About them? Okay. What about?
about her and him.
What about
So
it?
one of my curvies knows the ex-wife. And
Oh,
so in her intro package, I told the curvy, I was like, oh yeah, she finally came on. Because before they came on, she called me. She was like, oh girl, I can get you docs if you want them. I was like, well, I was like, let's see if, I feel like going that way, right? So she's like, because I could give it to so and so, but I was thinking it could help you grow or whatever. I was like, okay, cool. So she sent me some stuff. And by the time I went through it, even Anna, who has her channel through the Hertitod thing that we talked about that
oh
before,
yeah, yeah.
she used to be a housewife. She had already started talking about the exact same stuff that I had access to. So I was like, well, that's kind of already out there. I don't
Mm-hmm.
really want to pile on until we see what she's doing. So I was waiting for the season to come. So now she gets out. So I call it Curvy. I was like, so she popped on already. And her intro package says, oh, yeah, I was 26, but I didn't want to be seen as a gold digger. So, I didn't really
Oh,
get
that's
with him
sweet.
immediately, and now here we are. She said, oh, is that what she said?
But then she still loved it. But then she said, "Oh, but I fell in love with him anyway." And I fell in
Yeah,
love
so
with
no,
him.
she was like a side chick. She was a side chick.
He's definitely
And she broke up the thing and then allegedly, and
he's so
then
sad.
the plane that they're in there's a big, they owe a lot of money on it, and it's kind of given like, how people, how like Simon Gobadia has money, right?
Yes.
But
Yeah.
then there are some things where there are some lingering bills,
Oh.
right? So it's kind of like that, where like you have all
Fucking
this
pay
money,
him. Just
but you're
fucking pay
getting
him.
sued. You have like
Exactly. That's
15
so weird.
lawsuits. You owe hell of your bills.
That's
All the
weird.
luxury is like hanging on a thread. And allegedly, remember
Like,
the time
yeah, the right one.
Luann de Lesseps dipped into the trust fund for the kids, and it was part of a storyline when she had to move to the Hamptons? Remember that?
Yes.
Remember vaguely?
Yes.
And like she ended up getting sued by the trustee for misdoing the stuff with the
Yeah.
kids' money.
Yeah. The kids' money.
Yeah, yeah.
Appropriating kids' money and
So
stuff.
allegedly, some of the money that is used to fund their current lifestyle, it was that type of situation. So
Oh.
according to the ex-wife, she is like, how could you do this to our kids and to us and the legacy kind of thing? And he's just like, la 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 la. Him and this
That's
girl are
crazy. So
just
now
like,
that
he's just like
the money's
mesmerized by this girl. But
so the money's gone.
yeah, the money is there and it's funny. So I don't know why the people come on the show.
Yeah. Why? Yeah. What the
Have
fuck?
fun.
That's the thing I
I'm
don't
not
get.
sure why she's sitting
I
there
don't get.
talking to Lisa, talking about, oh, you only like me for my jet. Well, that's why the creditors like you.
You have a jet. Come on. But just like Erica Jane, I'm sure it's rented. I'm sure it's not owned. I'm sure
Yes,
it's rented.
exactly. Like,
I'm so, You're
Yeah,
leasing that shit, bitch. You don't
right.
own it. You're leasing it. And like the fact that somebody would spend that much goddamn money on a fucking just to listen, like not now. The money can go other places. Like
Yeah.
California just like half California caught like LA's on caught fire. Like money could go to other things. Like I would not be
Or to
spending twenty
Texas.
five
God
thousand.
bless the people in Texas, Kerrville,
Yeah.
Guadalupe River.
Oh,
The
80.
Guadalupe
Did
River
you see
flooded, and the
that?
21 little girls flooded down the
Did
river.
you see it? Did you see the video of how fucking fast those people were there and how fast that
And then
goddamn?
they were gone.
I'm like, this is nuts. This is
It
nuts.
rose from 4 feet to 29 feet in three
Yes,
hours,
yes,
y'all.
and like literally 45 seconds. It was like it took 45 seconds for the dam to break, and then over that and it was like they
So
didn't have
there was a dam break. Okay, so me and husband were like,
allegedly.
this is
That's what I
feeling,
heard.
me and husband, we are on level 8 all the time.
I know, and
We
my
were like,
brain
this
did
is
not go.
feeling very
Yep,
Katrina. This
yep,
is
yep,
feeling
yep.
very Katrina.
Yeah, it looks very Katrina, and I'm like, wait a minute, another dam broke. How? If it was
The
really going
levees
to be
break.
calling for this much rain, and again, how's the rain? How much that rain? I'm going to
But the
question.
rain they couldn't get the report because 45, the guy that's over at 1600, 45 had defunded the National Weather Service, so they didn't get an accurate
Oh,
thing. So
come
they were
on.
unable to get the freaking national weather, the he defunded
Literally.
that shit. He
So they
defunded
could
that
have been.
shit.
I was going to say, wait a minute, too. Did they not notice that the water was getting high? This dam might break. Let's warn these people
That
to
still the
go.
national weather
That's
alert, the
crazy.
alert system itself was
Why
defunded.
don't they just go and run over and say, "Hey guys,
There's a bajillion people. Some people did get knocks on the door, but just like with the fire, it's too
this
late
is
by the time they're
fucking
knocking on your door
annoying."
because now you're in a line to get out of the town and then your car gets washed away.
It literally, and like again, that one little girl, she lost her entire family. She held on to a tree 14 miles down the river. She ended up somehow getting to safety all by her goddamn self. Her family was holding on to her, like they were all holding on to each other, and she ended up losing them all in the flood. So I think she's the only one left alive of her entire fucking family. I think she's 12. It's like, oh my god, like how in a matter of minutes think it like that is just so heartbreaking, and it's so and again my brain goes somewhere else. My brain goes, okay, who the fuck did it and why? Who's going to benefit from this? Like who? And that's crazy because that's the first. I don't think of anything again. Like that's all crazy to me. Okay, so there was warnings.
Yeah, so Trump says
So
that his staffing stuff didn't affect it. That's what it says right here. He's saying that the staffing things, because it does have something to do with him, but he's saying that it didn't affect it. And they did have some of the things, but yeah,
but why did they leave? You know,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Like I just feel
So
like.
now he vows to update the outdated warning system.
So did he sent help though too, right? Did he send like, or he did something for the hey Dina, sorry Dina. Because if I ever say your names wrong or anything, I apologize. All I can see is but your YouTube stuff like Dina the Explorer. Um like if you want me to call you anything else or want to call you anything else, put it in the chat. And if you have a channel, anybody has a channel or any social media, please put it in the I'm a conspiracy person too. But I didn't know the story of how this all happened. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And the funds that
Well,
he diverted from FEMA may have affected this.
so okay, it was to the area that was a campground. It was a campground. Am I right about that? A campground.
Well, it happened in Kerrville, Texas, where the Guadalupe, I keep saying, but
Guadalupe.
Guadalupe River, and there's a saint, a patron saint, Guadalupe,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
she's for
yeah,
the
yeah.
unborn children of the unborn children. She's the saint of the unborn children, you guys. And so that's kind of
Oh,
so yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I've heard people go to pray to that when they, yeah, yeah. I pray to
Hmm.
her.
Hmm.
It's hard. It's so upsetting. It's hard to see, like, because I know, and like, Rowdy Connoisseur lives in the area. Um,
Uh-huh. Yeah, she's saying she lives in the area. I don't, so I'm just going by what I can read. I don't know why you're telling me I'm repeating lies when it's right here in the Google. You need to tell the Google that it's a lie that I'm repeating. I'm sorry if you're offended, but I do say what I read.
Okay.
I didn't hear. Yeah, I didn't. That's all. I'm sure there's like a. Wow, I don't even know. Like I guess nobody thought that it would. I guess the dam. Nobody thought the dam would break, obviously, right? But
Right.
then nobody thought it would flood. So, but like they maybe they didn't get the right amount. They didn't get the right. There was more rain than they thought. I think. You know what I mean? Like I think it rained.
Yeah, so that too. So the Schumann resonance people, I was gonna send it to you, but you wouldn't have got it because you can't get your Instagram. That's what happened because I think I did send it to you. The Schumann resonance people, that's the heartbeat of the universe. That's the energy that the universe has. And sometimes when there's, weather events, because that affects the frequency of the universe, it'll show up on the Schumann resonance. So the day that this happened, July 4th, at the exact time that this was happening, from moments before to moments after, there was a weird thing on the Schumann resonance that no Schumann resonance expert has ever really seen before, of like this weird pattern glitch at the bottom,
Yeah.
because usually it's linear and it goes through the whole
Yeah.
um it goes through the whole pattern of the wave. But in this case, it was like just held, like just like almost like the experts of it were saying, like it was a added frequency or something somehow. And
Like maybe a
it
flare. Like,
lasted for the same amount of 12 hours that this hurricane-like system stayed in one place over Kerrville, Texas. It was a hurricane-like system, but instead of travel like a hurricane, it stayed and just rained on Kerrville for hours and hours and hours, causing the water to go from, like I said, the 4 feet to the 29 feet. And then after that, of course, it has to go somewhere. So now it's like traveling down the Guadalupe River, and people are standing, like waiting for it to get to them and taking pictures of it. It's all over TikTok. And they're like waiting for it to they're like, oh, here it comes.
I, I,
Back
I,
up, honey.
I would have. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what I don't know what I see. Like I say, I would do this and do that, but like I'm on an island too, and I don't know if I could take my 5 cats. Where the fuck would I go?
Reality, hey, we always get like this. I don't know what's up.
Yeah,
But uh want me to show you the black lady that's married to the white pastor that said these little girls deserve to
crazy.
die because they're white and wealthy families? Do you want me to, who is she talking to? Are
I
you,
don't know. Is there?
can you take Google as truthful? That's my problem. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm not sure what one has to do with the other, darling. Love Island, darling. Love Island.
We can all agree to. I mean, it's okay. We're on the most benevolent timeline available. And
I
listen,
saw that video though. She did smooth sailing
hard.
because it
If
was
somebody said that, a guy said, "Who's that?"
some
A,
a lot of people are saying that. There's a different video. I don't know if
what
it's the
the
same
fuck
one.
is wrong? It's 2025. What the fuck is wrong with people?
Yeah, somebody else named Sadie said a similar thing, that because the camp that washed away
Yeah.
was since like 1926, allegedly a all non people of color camp, that it deserved to happen.
Oh wow.
And I'm like, no, that doesn't deserve to happen to kids, y'all. Leave the children alone. Leave the children and the old people alone.
I'm like, so now I'm like, now I'm like, really, because I didn't, I haven't heard like the ins and out, like what was going on. I just heard about the death toll going up and up and up, and I saw the video, and I was like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
How did this happen? And again, like I don't understand I guess they didn't expect it to break. It was they didn't expect it to flood. So the warnings, what were the warnings for? Just for what, flooding? I guess, right? Not for the dam
Uh-huh.
to break. So nobody knew the dam was obviously. You know what I mean? Nobody knew that dam was going to break, and which is it's fucked up because again, is it needed? Did it need to get repaired? I mean, you know what I mean? Like, do you know reality connoisseur? How did it break because it needed to be repaired and they weren't repairing it? To
Yeah.
me, it's like, or they,
Another source of, I don't know if you want to call it Texas Observer,
yeah.
spewing lies. Like, yeah, so I'm going to
I mean,
push
that's
back too. We can,
yeah. Again, like we where we ever like if it's on Google, not Google, but like if it's on social media and all. I mean, it's not our fault, but I'm glad that we get straightened it out. I'm just like
yeah.
I'm so like it's fucked up what happened, and I want to know. Again, my head
Well,
goes like, who fucking
I
did
like to hear from somebody boots on the ground. If your boots on the ground are saying that everybody got forewarned, then that's even weirder that so
this?
many people were ill prepared if there was so many awesome, warnings. I think they were saying that from, a lot of warning went out. The plenty of warnings well in advance. So I'm not sure how 21 children washed away down a river that nobody got to them before all the warnings. I'm not sure.
See, I feel like maybe they were warned of like flooding, but not like I don't think they thought it would be this. The dam would break and it would just completely flush it out. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah. Well, they had the guy who responded to it. He was even talking about this wasn't in the weather. The weather
yeah, they
this
said it's
was
like we
gonna happen.
expected 4 inches and we got like 10 or something like that. And I was like, how do you? Again, I know that can happen, but again, the dam should probably be maybe put maybe a little bit extra.
Yeah.
You know what I mean on it. So like maybe a little bit extra. I don't know whatever it holds. Just in case something like this happens. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because Katrina, look what happened with Katrina. Nobody expected the dam to. Again, I feel like I don't live anywhere where there's a dam, but like I live between two bodies of water, and it's a little rickety bridge to get over here, and then there's like a really long ocean drive that goes over the ocean to get to the other towns.
Yes.
But if we had a tsunami, I entire thing we'd be wiped the fuck
Uh-huh.
out, completely wiped out.
Here. Dina just sent me this. Can you hear this?
Sure.
This is here I can.
Right, you are for.
Let me see.
I was
Yeah,
a
Dina.
girl. Bless them. It's their families. I tell you, all this flooding in Texas and Rainmaker has publicly available NOAA docs on their cloud seeding project. Everyone must start this investigation. If you want to know what happened, this is where you start. Everybody's showing all the flooding and everything. I'm giving you the documents. I'm telling you. So what you're going to do, you're going to go to the NOAA library, right? And you got to scroll down to the bottom of the page, but you'll see this is weather and climate collections. So you're going to scroll down to the bottom of that page there, and you're going to type in Texas. And what you're going to find is you're going to find this. I've highlighted it here.
Cloud seeding.
You're going to find, we need to tell you when they
They
were seeding.
knew. They knew they were making those clouds.
Let's face it, folks. 30 foot of water in an hour at 4 a.m. People didn't have a chance. When you get down here, what you're going to find out is that it'll pull up a page like this, and you pull it up, and then it tells you the companies. Isn't that exciting? You want to know answers? Here's what you need to do. You need to call your governor, call your senator, call Chip Roy. He's a good one to talk to. And if Chip would like to talk to me, I'm right now working with 2 states writing weather modification bills that make it a crime, and it has huge penalties. I went to Washington, D.C., and I spoke and presented my new farm plan to Maha, creating 1 million new farms. You know what was first thing in my farm plan? Stop weather modification. You know what they wanted me to do? Move it to the bottom or erase it altogether. You know why? Because they don't want you to know. Because weather modification is, I'm bone dry up here. I'm up here in my potato fields, and everybody else is soaking wet. So they can make it too dry or too wet. And I know this is hard to swallow, folks, and it's hard to wrap your head around. But here's what you can do. What it does, it shows West Texas WMA right here. Rain enhancement, hail suppression. It tells you on these documents. It tells you exactly. The company is Rainmaker, and that's who's doing the cloud seeding in that area. What you can do is on all these documents, there are tons and tons of these documents, but it's so much to read and go through here. But you can bring this up. Now listen, there is a Clear Skies movement. Clear Skies movement in Idaho. You need to go to Clear Skies movement and go to that page. Tons of information there. You can go to Missouri Clean Skies. Go to that page there, Facebook page. I need you to start the Clean Skies or Clear Skies movement in your town. Okay,
no, I want to know what happened in Texas.
On these sites, you get all this information that we have, and it tells you and shows you all this stuff. So here's the company right here. If you go to X, you can see Rainmaker Technology Corporation. Go in there and ask them. Go in there and ask them. Will you cloud seeding down there in Texas? Go ask them. Go ask them.
See, even if they did it last week, it was crazy.
He's saying that it's from cloud seeding.
Yeah, I mean, listen, they were doing it.
Prove his theory by going to the website.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Somebody seeded clouds in that area on that day.
Or even if we did it within that week, it would still create I guess what I've seen them do it on TikTok. I've seen them show how they do it. Like they get up to the Harpo place or something. But like I was going to say that, like, I mean, were they cloud seeding it that day or near or that week or something? You know what I mean? Like same crap happened in North Carolina. Yeah, like it's probably exactly like, oh wow. I know I see it on TikTok a lot, but I don't ever see where it is. And I see like, and I believe now, like I believe that it's over. Stop your fucking claws. You're pulling my thing down. Or claws. I feel like they're over the ocean too, and I feel because our winds are so much worse than they used to be. Like my winds pick up my shit and like throw it. Like it picked up a glass table and fucking threw it, and it like picked it up with the umbrella and smashed out. Like the winds have never been this awful. And I feel like they're making it that way because they want to either start fires or the flooding. I feel like they're doing it to fuck us up. Like, why not take out the like Texas? I don't know if that's a coastline or something, but like, you know, whatever they maybe they needed. I don't know who would benefit from what they just did. You know, I guess maybe they want that part of the land. If that was the case, I just feel why were they doing that? Like, you know, they didn't know that this would create too much rain. You know, then you got places that are, I guess, they're having like droughts and shit. But again, like what? Oh man, fucking 4 a.m. And listen, I don't know what kind of warning they got, but like at 4 a.m, if I'm getting woken up and somebody's telling me there's a possibility to be flood, I'm gonna fucking leave. And I mean, I think maybe they didn't have time. Maybe they didn't have time. By the time they realized it was gonna, you know what I mean? Because it looked like those people were standing there, and it was like, oh shit, okay, oh it's getting flooded. Oh my god, it's like no guys, you. I guess you know we already knew what was gonna happen, but like. Obviously, those people didn't look like they knew it was going to hit like that either. The people that were standing there. So I don't think anybody realized how fucked
Major port on the coast. See? Yeah, it did happen in North Carolina. Remember? It was so weird. The people were like, why is it like this right now? And they still are recouping from that because of the FEMA cuts.
Well, I wish what's this? They should send the money over there instead of where they were sending it before this person got in office. You know what I'm saying? That all that money could go right to all these people that need to have the rebuild right now. And, you know, and thank God for there was people in North the Amish men that went down there. Amish men took their own lumber, their own time, and built them like tiny houses, or like they look like tiny houses there, and built all these, and right in that where that area was in North Carolina or South Carolina. People like that, that's amazing. But like they should, you know, they shouldn't have to do that. That's what a fucking amazing group of people that do something like that.
I love Amish people.
Oh my God, they're just amazing fucking people. Like I love they live there.
They're amazing fucking people, and they make the best butter.
Yes, and the best. Oh my God, the best apple fritters when you go in the Amish market. Their apple fritters are amazing. Don't be mad at me. Where's your collar? They all have air tags now. And where's your collar? I make her beat, but she doesn't have a collar on. I had to get air tags for them because it's that. Because I'm like, I just in case he let decided to let my cat out. But anyway.
So okay, if redirected cut, we can. I don't know. I'm not feeling argumentative today. You can have it.
No,
redirected it is.
We can just
argue.
No need to argue.
No, I'm just saying this comment. Like it's like I had said because of FEMA cuts, and so then this comment came up, and I love reality better.
The reason for the house to pay for these.
I mean, that too is in the article. I mean, hey.
Well. Oh wow! It's just a lot of vineyards. That's crazy. Wow. I have to look at the map because that river looked powerful. I didn't know. I never heard of that river before, but like, wow.
So Kerrville is up the hill country. That's what I was saying, because wherever it happened, now the water is like flowing down. And people are waiting for it to get to their area. And on, I can look at it right now on the TikTok. And there are people like standing, waiting for it to get to them in their area after it washed 21 children away. People are lulu.
No, there was also like 84 people, right? Like and a bunch of adults. It was like 84 people already. Like
all together, 84. Yeah, I mean, all at once, it was 21 girls from that place.
Yeah, and then imagine now if they're going down who they haven't found yet. You know what I mean? I'm sure there might be. They haven't found. So
sad. And then at 3:00 in the morning.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like, I don't know. My account, I don't, guys. Again, Crystal lost her phone. I'm not lost her phone, broke her phone. It's not working. So I have no idea. And then I'm locked out of my fucking I'm locked out of my Instagram. I have to go through a stupid meta business thing or something, because you got to have a two what is it, 2 password fucking thing. Oh my god, it makes me
Yeah, two authentication,
yeah,
two-factor authentication or
like,
whatever.
well, what was your
I'm like,
phone
look,
number?
I have enough problems remembering one
Thank you.
password, dude.
And I knew my password. I don't need to get like, well, come on, man. And then I couldn't get I couldn't get my goddamn. Forget it. Let's go back to Miami real quick because I want to talk about this chick. She looks like freaking Larsa. What her name? Stephanie. Her name's Stephanie, I think. Let me see. Stephanie. Yeah, Stephanie. Shujay. Shoma Group. He started.
So yeah, Stephanie. So Stephanie, yeah.
Beautiful.
I don't know. She kind of came in, arriving in a jet
Yeah,
with
that's
your
again.
Birkin bag. Don't want to sit it on anything but next to you because it's a baby, because you didn't have any babies, because you're so money driven, and because he already had kids that you're trying to take all their money allegedly. I don't know. I don't
mean,
know.
50 and 26 is not that bad. I mean, she was 26 and they met. He was 50. 50 is not that bad, for 26.
Yeah.
How long have they been together? I can't say. I don't know. Is it on here?
Oh, well, since she was, it didn't say how long, did it? But since she was 26,
Yeah.
yeah,
40, about
and
40.
she's not 26 anymore.
Mm-mm. So yeah, going to get their dogs. That was cute though. But I don't. Again, there's a lot of other things that money could be. That money could be. I don't know. I just feel I don't know. I've gotten really cheap lately. So, a couple things I'll spend money on, but it's only three certain things I will. But like, I can't imagine paying 25. I think it's like 250,000 or something per jet per lease, per ride, per jet, whatever you're paying.
Yeah.
Go back and forth, like you're leasing it for just to go get your dogs. I mean, it's probably like $500,000 right there. But then I don't know how much things cost anyway. And look, I'm not ever getting on a plane ever in my life. So I mean, who am I to talk? I'm never getting on a plane.
Oh, you're not. You're sure?
No. Are you moving here though? Aren't you moving here? I thought you were moving back.
Well, yeah, we're still looking out there. We are. We talked to the people. We're still talking to the people.
Did you tell them like suburbs? Did tell them Jersey, South Jersey, suburbs, Jersey?
No, I didn't mention South Jersey. I
Why
don't know.
not? Why not? Why not?
Well, that wasn't on Sun. I'm letting Sun be very interactive because he wants to. How far is Jersey from Massachusetts?
6 hours, 8 hours.
Okay, so where we were looking at most recently was like an hour and a half from where he wants to go to college. He wants to go to Berkeley. He wants to go to Berkeley in Boston.
What do you mean? Are you going to be south or north of him?
So, well, it was going to be north, like kind of like north. Yeah.
Oh my god.
So that's still only 8 hours from you. It's still
I know, but like, I mean,
yeah.
I'm
but even Maine. So
I'm very selfish.
Maine, Vermont, Connecticut.
Where the fuck is that?
Maine, Vermont, Connecticut.
That's like saying to me Rhode Island to me. No, I mean, listen, I love that's where Terry is though. Terry's up that way.
Oh, awesome! I should talk to Terry then too.
Yeah, it's so beautiful. Listen, I want to go. I said I would either go to Charleston. I feel nostalgic about where you live, but if you're coming here, it's probably you. So it's probably you that I'm nostalgic about. So you need to come. You need to come here. No.
Yeah, we just need to shake the spot.
Listen. There's a lot of good colleges over here too. There's like we have Rutgers. We have. I don't know. I don't know where else we have. We have Rutgers. I don't know. Rider. There's Temple. Penn State. Villanova.
Yeah, well, he's very specific. He's a drummer and he plays guitar. And so he wants to go to music school, and it's Berkeley, he says, has an excellent music program, and it's in Massachusetts.
Okay, that's amazing. That's what I wish if you work
that's his thing. And he would really like us to go to Massachusetts.
That would be amazing.
But yeah.
I wish I could introduce him to Zach because
look, he wants us to go to Massachusetts. Isn't that where that trial was? They had you missing.
Yes. Hello. Yeah. Don't go to Norfolk County, please.
Yeah.
Don't go to Norfolk County.
Norfolk County.
Took 3 trials with these motherfuckers that got fired. 3 trials with these same officers. Same detectives are now talking about another case that we're watching, right? So it was like 3 different cases that they have literally fucked over, and the other one just got fired today. So. Buchanan, whenever he got fired today. So
Wow.
I
Do they get to see the question to the public should be, you should take it to level 8 now. Because the question should be, yeah, sure, you got fired, but do you get to keep the pension that's also part of like the funding that we pay for it? Because if you were
no, but
corrupt, then you didn't necessarily, I feel like they should make a caveat for all law enforcement that if
they
you get
need to
caught
get
being
those.
dirty
They
or
need
if
to
you
get
get
those.
fired for doing that, then you get to lose your pension. Because that I feel would help
I wonder if
people
Mike.
like
Oh,
stay in line more if they were going to lose their pension.
I wonder if Proctor lost his pension. He was
Yeah.
on 2020, that loser, crying about losing his job. He was the one who was texting about Karen calling her the C word and shit, saying she's done. And he got fired for that. But then Buchanan, whatever her name is, he was a real piece of shit. He got fired today, but he got removed and whatever. So the people who actually murdered John are still at large. Okay.
No way. All in 2 trials. Are they still at large?
They're still at large. Listen, because Karen didn't do it. It's proven. Okay. There was no collision. Her car did not hit him. He was 30 feet away. It's impossible. It was factually impossible. But what really happened, they have the truth. Okay. But they can't prove it because it's going to take a lot. But the feds know the truth. And I'm pretty sure they're going to come back in again. But the thing is, the killers are there's about 4 or 5 of them that have literally covered this up. And it's really sad. And they're running their mouths everywhere. And they need to shut the fuck up because you're not witnesses. I will shut the fuck up. Seriously. Oh God, I could play it for you, and you'd be like, see, it's weird because if you haven't seen the trial and know who these people are, seeing their clips doesn't really make any impact on you until you understand what they've done. They literally, I think John walked in there. I think the guy was having an affair not an affair with Karen. Karen was hooking up with the guy that was there. They're all his cop buddies. They go to the house. John walks in. I think that Higgins was pissed off because Karen was there with John. And I think Karen stayed in the car. John, he's like, yo, your girl's a whore. Look at this message. Blah, blah, blah. Probably John and him got in a fight. And he fell back and hit his head. And that was the fatal blow. And I think that the dog probably got involved too because he has dog bites from a canine, which a canine's only attack on the arm and the leg. Canines are trained to only attack the arm and the leg, and they're not fatal. They don't bite you fatally. So Chloe took his arm and pulled him down, and maybe he hit his head. The only thing they didn't do, they didn't call fucking 911. Instead of calling 911, they fucking let him die. I think he was. They said he was. The medical examiner said when he hit his head, he was done. That was it. He was incapacitated. He was dead at that point. He was dying. He hit it so hard, or whatever hit him, or he hit it so hard that there was no him waking up, and he died there. They watched him. I don't know if they put his body somewhere. They have a theory of where his body was for a couple hours. Okay, because if you want to believe that Karen hit him, if that's what you believe, right? Then you have to believe that 7 people that left the house that night didn't see the body laying on the fucking lawn. So then to me, those fuckers are be at fault. Because how can 8 people miss a fucking body on a lawn right in front of you? You walk past it, 8 people, okay? 2 of them police officers. So if they want to still claim Karen did it, then we're going to say that you left John on the fucking lawn too, because then it's impossible for you not to see him. He wasn't there. He was hidden in the back, and then they drug him out and fucking left him there and tried to blame her. The thing is, you don't call 911, then you frame somebody for it. And he's a Boston cop. And fucking bitch call 911 goes, there's a man in the snow. There's a man lying passed out in the snow. Bitch, you knew it was an officer down, okay? Officer fucking down. And you're like, there's a man in the snow? And it's her sister's house. Her brother-in-law is a cop. And the house is dark as fuck. Not a goddamn nightlight on. Okay, and nobody wonders, oh, God, maybe Brian's dead too? Oh, Chloe's not barking. If you came to your family's house and there's a dead cop on the lawn, and you have a brother-in-law who's a police officer, and their sister's house is dark as fuck, and it's on you, what's the first thing you're going to do? Are you not going to run in the house and go, my sister? Looking to see if your sister's fucking dead or not? It's fucking wild. The things that they didn't do is what made them fucking guilty. It's crazy. It's crazy. They fucking literally framed her, and then when they fucking found the body with her, they're like, oh, Karen said she hit him. Oh, she hit him. No. Fucking thank God for body cam footage. It's just wild. And there's no way that the FBI is going to let this go. They can't let this go. It's a dead officer. It's a dead Boston cop. And they have all the cell records. So, 2 of them, there's all these butt dials. They're calling each other. Oh, there's all butt dials. 9 of them in a row, though. Butt dials leave voicemails because butt dials don't know to hang up. So why were they hanging up? And so the butto hangs up and calls back, hangs up, calls back, hangs up, calls back, and then you're calling each other back and forth 1:30 in the morning. Higgins is at the police station at 3 in the morning, doing fucking what? John's dead. It's so fucking wild. It's so obvious what happened. They know the truth. The truth was, a couple of people had said it, but they had the proof at first. So we had to get Karen off the hook. Get her out of here. They're charging her for something that was factually not possible. And the fact that the fucking goddamn judge, and you know what, Twitter fucks, I hope you hear me, you twit twats. Like, there's about 4 people that fucking are so delusional that's like, oh, she's guilty. It's like you're journalists and you're fucking lawyers. And there's like 4 people that like are crazy, delusional, and wild that still fucking think she's guilty. And they ignore the facts. And they're the ones that start all the trouble on I call them twit twats on Twitter. Like, if I want to fight with somebody, I go to Twitter. I'm like, this is fucking crazy. These people are out of their goddamn mind. Like, holy shit. It's the Lulu land. It's the land of the Lulus over there. It's like, and then Reddit is the evil twin of fucking Twitter. Because, fuck, man. Don't put my name. I can't. I got trolled. I got a troll. Somebody trolled me. I was like, oh, wow. And I'm like, somebody stick up for me. Hello. I'm like, I didn't do nothing to this fuck. This fucking cool purple Kool-Aid drinker. That's his name. Purple Kool-Aid drinker. That's you're hiding behind that account. See, I gotta say, where's my weed? I need my EpiPen.
So in the Twitter, purple Kool-Aid drinker is currently
fucking trolling
with you,
calling me crazy, posting I fucking, because I thought he was really cool because he made this really cool rant. I was like, oh, you're fucking amazing, dude. You're my new hero. I was like, I get it. I see what you mean. Please come on my show. And I was being nice to him. I invited him on the show. Then he's like, you better fucking, who the fuck are you? You better have a good fucking answer. Motherfucker, I ain't hiding. I don't hide behind my account. And I lost my mind in his DMs. So then he posted it because he's like, you better stop. I'm going to block you. I said, what a pussy. Fucking block me. I said, that's called sneaking somebody. Okay. Yeah. It's Jersey. We don't do that shit. You're a fucking sneak to me. You snuck me is what you did.
Yeah.
I have no fans. I can't respond. I can't respond because you blocked me. But his name's Purple Kool-Aid Drinker. But this motherfucker, I swear to God, and his friend, who's another parody account for the fucking Karen Reed thing, it's called the McAlbert. Dude, I just can't. Listen to me. I sound crazy because these people are losers. And like, I agree with the parodies that they're doing, but then they came after me because I was like, oh, you're cool. You're going to show people how I was nice to you, and you're a dick to me. I'm like, cool, Purple Kool-Aid Drinker. Let's see if we can find him real quick. Hold on, I'll show you. Because I don't know how to use Twitter. I don't know. So I was like, okay, when I get chance, when I go live again, I'll gladly go in there and call all you motherfuckers out one by one. I just don't have time to go through my messages right now and like fucking answer one by one here and fuck all, like, respond to all your stupid call me crazy. That's not up for debate. We all know that I am. It's like, I am not normal. Okay. I'm not a normal, thinking person. Like, I just think very black and white. So yeah, call me crazy all you want. But when you DM me and you say some dumb shit like that, and I respond, then you're like, I'm impatient. Okay. I'm like, fuck you, motherfucker. Where you at? And he's like, don't message me again. I'm like, you asked me a question. You said, who the fuck are you? I answered you. Now what the fuck? Is that a good enough answer, loser? I was like, who the fuck is I'm like, who are these people? I was like, I got to get off of here for about a minute. I'm like, because I'm losing my mind. I'm like, this is so not important. Then I was like, all right, guys, listen. I was like, I admit that I must have I overreacted. Yes. I was like being all nice about it. I was like, look, I overreacted. I apologize. And then he still fucked with me. I was like, wow. Okay, you guys can see this, right? See how dumb I am with Twitter? So I have to, so you blocked me, but you can still see it, right? You're just really low. I tried to see if it was mine, but I'll show you the thing he did. I guess he posted on his. I'm so confused on, see, he fucking reposted. See how nice I was to this guy? So I'm literally, you guys probably can't see it, but I'll go back to the Housewives in 1 second. But I was like, you're my fucking hero. This is me being nice to him on June 29th, right? And then, I don't know. He was reposting something. So then wait, I got to go. I'm so dumb. I don't know how to use this shit. So then in messages, okay? This is me. He fucking reposted because this is... He says, who the fuck are you? And why are you digging up 6-month-old posts? Which I'm like, I didn't. I hope you have a good fucking answer. Clearly pictured. Could you not figure that out? I don't know what the fuck he says. I'm like, huh? So this is this month. So then I lost my mind. Because who the fuck are you? I'm like, excuse me? So then I'm like posting. So he's not answering. And then I'm like, this is who I am. I don't hide like you. And I was like, don't be a dick. I was like, I think you're fucking amazing, blah, 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 blah. I was like, I like your
Yeah.
parody videos. If you DM me more time, I'm blocking him. Like, what the I was like, no, motherfucker. So then he posted all this and he like told everybody how crazy I was. And he's like,
Yeah.
everybody's like, oh, she is crazy. Oh, look, she's crazy. Oh, look at her. She does tell YouTube lives and like talking about like I'm not here. I'm like, I'm right here. Stop talking about me. I was like, don't. I said that's some pussy shit. I don't fuck with. I don't like people talking shit behind my back. Talk to my face.
Right.
I'm fucking angry. I'm like, no, we don't do that. No, we don't. We have
There's
the
a
stage.
swear jar, Terry.
You let me respond, motherfucker. You let me goddamn respond. Okay.
Oh,
Not cool.
we need another one for that one. The people want a swear jar for you, Kirsta.
I need a swear jar. I'm sorry. I know I need a swear jar.
Here, I need to look. You know,
I
they're
know
gonna
I
make
need one.
pennies
I need
obsolete. I'm not dropping a whole lot in here. Here.
Wait, so I think like
Yeah.
it's and it's just I guess I'm like literally I was like later on I was like okay I admit I lost my mind, I apologize, and then I was like dude like oh my god, he literally, look at this fucking psycho. This is him all day long. Okay, Lamar versus Allen, this is his account. Okay, this guy right here, it's a fake account, it was a parody account, but I don't even know what this means. I don't know what Lamar versus Allen means. I guess it's but I don't know. Like he reposts a bunch of shit. We call this girl crusty. But see how he's like losing his mind all the time, all day long. He's like so angry. But like I don't see, he posts all day long. Like my shit's like 4 or 5 hours. Like it's like 5 days ago. I'm on like 4 hours of this guy. Like my stuff is so far back now. So now nobody's fucking with me because it's like really. I don't know how that really works. But like he posted, but he posts so much that like you can't find my thing. I guess unless it's it's weird.
Well, that's a good sign. Because if we can't find it, other people can't find it unless they look.
I know, and I'm like, well, I don't like. The thing is, I don't know what people could possibly say about me. What could you say about me that I don't already know about myself? Like, why I'm crazy, or
right?
I don't lie. I'm not lying about anything. I don't do like true crime like they do. So
right,
it's
right.
You know what I mean? I was gonna see if I had it over here, but anyway, I don't even know how this. I don't even know how this shit works at all. I don't know how Twitter works. But anyway,
or did you do? Can I get us off the subject and on another subject?
Yeah.
Did you Real Housewives of Atlanta last night?
No, I was it on last night?
Yeah, the first part of the reunion, or is it not on last night? I don't know. I wasn't trying to watch. I wasn't trying to watch. I was like, I wasn't trying to watch nothing but Love Island. I don't know. Was it on last? Was anything on last night?
I don't think it was on last night.
Because of holiday weekend.
Yeah, because I looked to see. I was like, oh wait. And I think is it over? We have the reunion coming up next week or something?
Right. The reunion is going to
be. So all right. So tell me what happened with the end night. What happened with the finale? I missed it.
Oh my God, nothing much. So Angela had a party that everybody came to where she brought the guy back from the waffle competition to confront Phaedra. But before Phaedra could confront him, Charles was like, "What are you doing here? You need out of this party. I need you." And has been tried to have him escorted out, to which Angela in a dress similar the cut is kind of similar. She has the cuts, it's a kind of like her yellow dress for the reunion is kind of like similar, not exactly. But anyway, she has this beautiful gown on, sequins, piping, and she's like, "Trust me, Charles, trust me. You just gotta trust me." He's like, "I don't trust you. I want him out of here. Didn't you say that he was da-da-da-da?" She's like, "Yeah, but trust me, Charles, trust me." So Charles is trying to drag him out, and she's dragging him back to the party where all the ladies are seated after attacking Britt, of course. All the ladies are seated. She has him come sit in a semicircle with Phaedra, Portia, Britt, her, Kelly, Shamia, and I feel like there was another person there. And now this guy, Marcus. And the cameras are up. It's in the lobby of this event that's supposed to be like a fundraiser or something. They're trying to raise $50,000. And so Angela chooses this time to pull this guy over to the side to be like, "So tell them what you told me, Marcus." And he's like, "Well, who did you get the information from?" And he's like, "Well, and didn't you say it was somebody?" And she's like, "Well, Phaedra." And she's like, "Me? How I get in it?"
Again?
Yes. So he said in front of Phaedra that it was Phaedra and that they had a mutual friend who actually had all the information to come to him through this mutual friend, but he knew that it was Phaedra and the friend's name was Junebug. So then she goes, yeah, they said that. So then
Now the guy, though, has totally backtracked on that story since that time and has released his own audio and receipts, allegedly, that Angela blackmailed him into saying it was Phaedra because she knows Charles is cheating on her. That's the most recent thing.
No. Oh. So like I said,
So
they're
basically,
going to
he's
straighten
saying
it
the
out.
call was coming from inside the house, and Phaedra had nothing
Oh,
to do with it.
that's crazy. Poor Phaedra again. Say this is the now we're gonna have to go to the reunion, right? Is there now the reunion? They're gonna have to straighten this all out and
No,
figure out
because the
where.
reunion was already shot. The
Oh,
reunion was already
right.
shot
So,
before this additional information of
oh wait,
Angela allegedly calling from inside her
oh
own house, you guys.
wait, what? She did what?
So the call from inside the house
Okay,
reference is
yeah.
because Angela wanted this guy to say publicly that it's Phaedra, and he did. But now he's saying publicly after the reunion has been shot that it was really Angela one blackmailing him in and threatening him into saying it was Phaedra. And now he's saying,
Does
and
he
I
got
dare you to
receipts?
tell me that I'm lying and I'll release everything.
Did he though? He should. If you got
No,
it,
she hasn't said he's a liar yet. But I think she did post something about I'll see you in court or something.
I want to see the. I want to see
So
the receipts. I want to see the receipts.
okay, so if you go to there's a whole 10-minute audio call for it, as well as where I get my information is Michelle A.T. Alien, and she
Yeah.
actually is siding with the guy, saying that it's as much as we know Phaedra's a liar, we know she is a
Right,
fraud,
right, right, right.
we know she
She's
stirs
a
up
messy
stuff,
liar.
we
She's
know she
messy, messy.
attacked marriages, we know she'll stack a deck.
She's
We
all
know all
that.
this about Phaedra, but this time even Michelle A.T. Alien is saying that no, it wasn't Phaedra, it wasn't.
Did you see what? Did you see he
Yeah.
posted receipts?
Oh, he did the receipts. What's his TikTok? I'll pull it up.
He did a tell all on, I guess, Tisa Tells.
Alex who? You mean Alex, the one who went on Michelle's page? That Alex?
On Tisa Tells, it looks like. Is it Tisa Tells?
Alex. So if I put in Alex
On Tisa Tells.
Phaedra,
I think
I don't
put
know
on
how search works.
maybe Tisa Tells. Let me.
Oh, here, look, it came up. It came up.
Did it?
Okay. So this is Alex, and he had something to do with the whole thing.
Well, he posted one.
Here is what happened from my point of view. This is not to vindicate anybody. This is not to indicate that anybody did anything in particular for any malicious reasons or gain. This is what happened specifically from my point of view. So as you guys know, I was working at this restaurant, and Marcus is my boss. I started working.
Marcus is the guy that was on the scene.
3 weeks into May, I get to work one day. It's a normal day, and there's all of a sudden all this commotion from all the guys in the kitchen about the fact that there's some retired NBA legend that is dining there. I don't follow the NBA, don't really care about the NBA, and with this man being retired, that's clearly before my time. Don't know who he is. This man and this very attractive, much younger woman sit down. They sit on the same side of the booth. They, share off of each other's plates. They're very engaged in one another's company. They share a drinking cup. So it's like, it was just giving date night energy. However, they eat, they pay, they leave. Boom. That's it. That's it. Fast forward 4 months later, and Marcus asked me if I want to go to an event. He goes, hey, this is going to be this event. It's for the Real Housewives of Atlanta. It's going to be filmed. You've got an RSVP, so send me your email. I send my email, and boom, I get this. I get the response. I'm invited. You've been selected, whatever you want to call it. I'm there. So, again, we are now in August, and we are at this Williams-Sonoma event. I'm just here to get a little chicken and waffle, drink this mimosa, and watch the housewives kind of go back and forth. Of course, I was excited. I'm a fan of the show. Who doesn't love the Real Housewives?
I agree.
I was excited to go. So, I'm in the background. I'm eating my chicken and waffle. I'm watching them. It was kind of boring. I'm just, I'm there. I'm there enjoying the event. As we're there,
I'm not familiar with the newbies. So Marcus is like, oh, obviously this one's Kelly because it's her event. And then he brings out Angela. And I was like, that one at the end is Angela. And as he's sitting here telling me about her, he's trying to jog my memory about 4 months prior when we were in the restaurant and the NBA legend had came in. And it's like, I'm like, oh, okay. But again, since I don't follow basketball, it doesn't really dawn on me like, oh, that's the same guy. And then Marcus kind of pieces it together for me.
I mean, he's a good looking dude. You can't miss him, but anyway.
I go to the bathroom, still at the event. I go use the restroom. And when I'm coming back from the restroom, as I walk back into Williams Sonoma, Marcus is up to Angela talking to her, which is what you guys see on the show when he is telling her your husband's been into a restaurant with a different woman. So, of course, I'm still standing in the background. He walks back over, and I'm like, what was that all about? And then he proceeds to tell me, the whole, oh, I just went and told her about her husband. And I'm like,
huh?
I beg your pardon? He was like, yeah, I did, but I don't know if she really heard it or received it. So he was like, I need to make sure she knows what I'm talking about. And I'm like, Marcus, what? That's when this moment happens where he makes the cheer. As you can see, I am visibly gagged, mouth open, shocked, and gagged like the rest of the guests because.
What?
I'm sorry, what? Didn't I know that was about to happen? I was completely caught off guard, like everybody else, like just gagged. So after the whole stunt, Marcus is thrown out of the event. I continue to shop. I bought some for products. I took a photo, and I enjoyed the evening. It was over, so I thought. And I leave. So now it's the next day after the event, and I'm at the restaurant working, and Marcus is there as well. I'm standing in front of the restaurant, and I'm at the host stand. It's a slow day at the moment, and the phone rings. The hostess answers the phone. Thank you for calling. How can I help you? And she then looks over and she goes, hey, Marcus, there's a woman by the name of Drew Sadora on the phone, and she would like to speak to you. So, of course, me and Marcus lock eyes from across the restaurant. Here I am, visibly gagged again because why is Drew calling?
Why are you calling?
What's about to happen now? So, Marcus gets on the phone with Drew, and basically Drew's just like, how are you going to come to my event? How are you going to come to this event and drop all that piping hot tea without getting my number afterwards so I can get the behind the scenes details? So Marcus and Drew exchange numbers. They have a whole back and forth for a couple of days. Or maybe for a day or so, but essentially Drew just invites Marcus to go and have coffee with her.
What a messy fucking.
So after Marcus gets the invite to go have coffee with Drew, he was like, well, you have to come with me because I need you to be my receipt. I need you to tell people what you saw since you were there that day as well. So now at this point, we have also had a producer reach out in an attempt to get security camera footage from the restaurant. Our good old friend Charles, and the woman that he was with. So at this point, I'm starting to feel bad because it's like I didn't come to this person's event to do any of this. So I go and I look up Angela Oakley and I DM her after the event to try to kind of warn her on what I feel like is production trying to set up Angela and her marriage.
Mm-hmm.
As you can see here, I felt bad. I didn't even want to be in any of this. So I reached out to you like, hey, this is what I think is happening. And the exchange of our back and forth, it pretty much ended with, I feel like, her thinking that I was trying to just get a moment. And I'm like, girl, no, I'm not going to get a moment. I'm trying to help you. I've already got my own moment elsewhere. This is not for me. This is for you. I'm just trying to warn you because I think they try to set you up getting your moment. However, the day comes, I go to the coffee shop, sit down, and lo and behold, Angela is there. And the first thing I say, and of course you guys don't see the scene, but the first thing I say is, actually, I'm glad Angela is here because I thought Drew was being nasty trying to get Tyrion married. And I said, and first of all, I'm not even here to say that your man is cheating. However, this is just simply what happened the day that he was in the restaurant. And I shared the same details with her. The opposite of the situation just didn't look good if he is indeed married to, somebody else. That's all there was to it. I was not being messy. I'm going to try to be messy. Again, I'm not trying to be on TV. I'm already on TV, so it's not like I was trying to get on a TV show. So it was just, that was just it. Since people keep asking me what really happened, here is what happened from my point of view.
That was only part one, you guys.
Wow.
He's doing 10-minute clips.
Okay, listen.
I don't know if you want some more.
Well, we can listen. Since there's
his Instagram is literally Alex. Is Alex, Alex. He must have been the first one. If you type in Alex Phaedra, it comes up, and he looks like this.
It sounds like Drew was involved in that then.
Yeah, so I would like to hear the rest of it, but hey, I don't know.
Listen, I was thinking at 4:00 because I have a live set at 4. Hey, Dustin. Okay. I would talk about this whole Denise Richards breaking news. Denise Richards is filing for divorce.
Oh, she is. I didn't see that.
Oh my God! Yeah, pull it up.
So I'll cover that at 4. If you guys want to come back and come up with me.
Okay, that could be fun.
And then I'll
listening to Alex and post about
Alex. Yeah, I want to listen to the rest of the Alex thing too, because I'm
right.
Yeah, because that's only the beginning. So I want to know what does Drew have to do all this?
Look at that dirty maniacal. If that is true, I could see her reaching out to him oh, let me get this, and then take it back to Angela because they're supposedly Chi-Town sisters. But if she was getting that information to use against Angela after playing Chi-Town sister with Angela all season, specifically against Britt, and because they were tag teaming all season. You know what I mean?
Remember the very beginning, Drew said she knew something about something, or no, that was about Britt. All right, because she said she knew the guy wasn't Britt's, but it wasn't even Britt in that picture video porn stuff, right?
But she did not know that. She did not lie about it. She asked. She was not inside the event. Asked to see the footage after she found out. Production said no. What was she supposed to kick in the door? They told her no, and then they blurred it when they finally aired the episode. Then the season finishes. They give her all the episodes. Something wasn't blurred. She finally sees that it's not me in the picture that I asked you to see before all this ever got aired, and you guys put me in this position by not allowing me to see the picture, and everybody's like, she's a liar, she's stupid, she's a liar. Well, I don't know who works in freaking Johnny Carson's telekinesis helmet that she should have known that it wasn't her face when everybody told her it was her, and then called her stretch marks to further assuade that it was her.
Yep.
Called her a whore, called her stretch marks. So how am I supposed to know that that wasn't me? When everybody in this work environment not only told me it was me, treated me like it was me. So, but now I'm the dumb bitch. Okay.
I feel like Bravo should have fucking showed her that when she asked for it.
That's the bottom line.
That is a whole lawsuit right there. So
and that's why she's suing for $20 million.
Yeah,
because they put her in this situation.
Yep. Hey, Dustin.
They ruined her life. They literally ruined her life, and it ended up being over a lie.
Over a lie. And who the fuck was it then? Who are you literally?
Who cares? It wasn't her.
I mean, but still, that's somebody else that you did that to. Why are you?
Well,
somebody else's porn?
Now we all want to see the picture. So hopefully, the real victim of the revenge porn can come forward and get in on this lawsuit action.
Yeah. They need to do something about it. That's what I'm saying. They need to whoever was. Where did she get it from? Whose was it? And that's illegal. It's totally fucking illegal. You know what I mean? So, Kenya's a mess. So then she disappeared.
Angela and Drew were in on it together.
See? Fucking, oh my God.
So, you're coming back at 4. That's what?
Yes, I'm trying to take a picture. I was trying to change my thumbnail.
Yes. I don't know if I'll be able to come back because I'm going to be Love Island-y. But I'll try. But I have to go Love Island, and then we have another episode at 5:30 tonight. I get to watch some more.
What time is that for me, Kirsten? What
Uh,
time?
f-
5:30. Are you Central Time or Eastern?
Yeah, I'm Central Time.
So you're 2 hours off. So
it's like
5:30
45
here
minutes from now.
would be
45 minutes.
7:30 there. Is that Central Time? Is 7:30 when it's 5 here? Is it 7 there? Because that's 2 hours. And then
Hold on.
It's
Eastern
it,
Time is
it, it
3 hours.
it's
Hold on.
2:40. It's 2:14 right now. So
Okay,
It's
yeah,
45
and it's
minutes.
12.
45
It's
minutes.
12:14. It's 12:16 here.
So 45
okay,
minutes.
So
Yeah.
that's 2 hours.
okay,
Yeah.
because I got to do my show tonight with Jonathan. So
Yeah. So it's only 45 minutes from now. So
okay, I
wait, hold
definitely
on,
be there,
where's the
Chris.
link? Wait. I got the link. I have the link. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. Wait.
Oh, and I can live stream. I've been live streaming the episode on my freaking the
Really?
TikTok doesn't get mad if you show it and respond to it with the thing playing, unless it's like a movie they get you. But I've been
Mm.
able to like live stream and do a watch party on TikTok.
My
Oh,
friend passed
see,
away. Oh, sorry. Mhm.
I want to try to do that because wasn't there something else we wanted to do live? A watch party for.
Yeah, we did say, but what was
What
it?
was it? Oh my god, I can't
Mm.
remember now.
Damn,
Um,
I can't remember right this
well,
second either.
there's something. I mean, I would love to do that. I would love to do a watch party because.
Well, I have your TikTok, don't I?
Yeah, I mean, I have
You have
TikTok.
TikTok?
I just have to. I don't know how to add my TikTok live to StreamYard.
I don't think they talk.
They don't talk. They're not friends.
I
God
don't
damn.
think they talk.
So I
Yeah.
could
Can't.
put a separate
You,
device up though, right? I could probably get a separate device.
yeah, you can do it. Too.
You could like use your separate like so when I go live on TikTok
Yeah,
and YouTube, I use my phone for TikTok and my laptop for YouTube
yeah.
and just talk like
Okay,
this.
that's what I have
Yeah.
to do. Because George I have his phone, so. But I can't look. I'm so mad right now. Dustin, I need
Everything's
help.
gonna work out.
Yeah, Dustin, I need your help before we get anywhere else with my Apple shit because I can't get my fucking messages to come up on my laptop, my iMessages. I don't know why they're not turning on.
You'll have to show it to me, and I'll help you with it.
Okay. So Dustin, your show's at what time?
My show's at 5 o'clock Central Time.
5 o'clock Central Time. So it's 6 o'clock my time.
Yeah, 6 o'clock Eastern Time.
Yeah. So you guys, if you want to watch that after, probably by the time I'm done mine, Dustin's show and Large's shows will be.
No way. Thanks, Terry. I appreciate that.
Mm.
Aww.
And look, we have a sponsor at my channel for a Love Island giveaway.
Oh, I saw that. I was
Yeah,
like,
one of my curvies.
Thank you, Terry.
One of my curvies is sponsoring some Love Island merch. But you have to be a subscriber. And then we're gonna do that. We're taking care of that. But I appreciate that, Terry.
Thanks, Terry.
Yes.
What the hell are you?
Yeah, that's pretty fun.
About an hour, not even.
Is that
Yeah.
Atlantic City?
Yeah, like less than an hour.
Cool.
And I'll be here for the
like the next town over. Yeah.
I'll be here for the next live. I definitely be
Yeah.
here.
I just hold on. Did I just put the link? Did I put the link in there or no? Is that the link?
For the next live? So that's already the one for the next one. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna change the thumbnail, but because I'm gonna put on the love. What is it? The Alex, whatever. What's it called?
Hey, can you send me the StreamYard link before you go live so I can be backstage with you when you go live?
The StreamYard link. Yeah, before I do. Yeah.
Okay.
Before we.
This isn't Restream? Oh yeah, no. So they started doing the inlay, and it looks like their stuff is getting a little sharper over here too. Then, yeah. Okay, I forgot I was in StreamYard. I thought it was a little Restream action with the comments on there and the different fonts.
Yeah. Now we're allowed to. They let us do that. I tried to do Restream, and then I'm addicted to the one freaking. I'm not even gonna talk about it.
Yeah, I know.
It's ridiculous that I'll pay money for that, but between that and my hair and my face, he's so fucking stupid. All right, not far at all. Why? What's going on in AC? That's where I always see James Kennedy.
Oh, he's in AC a lot.
Yeah, he's like
picking up.
It has a banner on the StreamYard says, "Having trouble with the link, sending the links out." So,
yeah, it does say that.
I'm sorry.
And when I tried to enter through Chrome, told me my virtual background wasn't working. So I came into StreamYard and it said that they were having issues, but it still worked. So
wait, I'm lost. So what you're saying? My link.
Oh, a reggae festival, right on.
Oh,
One love,
I'll
one
go.
heart.
Wait, what are you saying? The link doesn't work, Dustin? Is that what you
Together,
It
feel
says
alright.
that there it says they're having technical difficulties with StreamYard.
That's
Oh,
my
well,
wine, you guys.
listen to
That's my
YouTube.
reggaeton wine.
So Miami, I like Miami this year. I like the Miami this season. I mean, like I think it's a good season. I just feel like they're getting toxic. And
Yeah, they're doing. Maybe we shouldn't say things like, "Oh, it's the least toxic franchise," because every time we do, they do something bad.
they do
Every
something
time.
like Larsa with like she's gonna, you know,
You see that Larsa's freaking facelift? It made her ears go like this. Did you
yes,
notice?
yes.
I'm like, that's pulled too tight, girl. And you don't look happy about it. So it's
Yeah.
still settling. I'm not sure. And for her to be trying to paint I thought the AC was about Jody for a second because talking about the ACs in the bathroom and then showing his eyes like this in pictures. And she's like,
Next,
oh, he's my little Furby. But for Larsa to try to say that assign any coke use to anybody but her ex, who got caught on the wrong side of the railroad tracks with an 8 ball in his pocket,
Like how do
walking
you
up to the
not? Yeah.
police.
What an idiot, dude. What a fucking like you're. I this makes me so crazy. You're Marcus fucking Jordan. You should know, but like throw it away. You had time to throw it. Why do you think you can just carry coke on you? Like who fucking does that? You
And
have all
walked up
this.
to the police. He could have threw it anywhere. They wouldn't have
Yes,
found it.
and
The
why are
lights
you
was off
driving? And you're driving and you're fucking acting like an idiot. Like what the fuck? Like you really
on the railroad tracks.
like you are dumb. You just did it. You did a fucking move, like it's a junkie move. You're a junkie.
But
You
now
know?
Larsa wants us to forget that that's her dude.
No.
That's her dude. So she's trying to make it
Like look
Lisa's
at
man.
Jody.
See that?
I don't like Jody. You know what? Jody's a mess. Okay, I'm sorry. I believe
He
that
can be a mess, but it's not for Larsa to make him a mess.
he made himself a mess by acting like and making a face. Like he looked hella nuts. Okay, he looked hella crazy.
He
Okay,
looks like he had some eye lift things. I don't know.
and I
Like
think
he's looking like very stretched in his forehead. Like he
I'm
looks
like
very
I'm really annoyed
smooth
with
and
Lisa now.
old.
I'm annoyed with Lisa. I don't like her using it. I don't like how she's a liar and a manipulator in my eyes. I think that she always thinks that she's got these reads or this like that she's right about her things that she's like going after people for. And it's so dumb. It's like free. It's not normal. It's just not normal.
Right.
And at least it's like Lisa, shut the fuck up. You're not going anywhere. You don't have something here. It's not you don't have anything here.
But you know what? I feel like
Larson
Lisa likes help. And if he's helping her because she likes help, then is that him manipulating a situation like Louis? I feel like Louis came and was like, hand me everything. But I feel
Louis,
like Jody's like, oh, do you need help with that? So, but they could be two birds in the same tree.
I don't
But
think Jody's anything like Louis. I think that Todd is Louis. I think Todd is Louis.
Definitely.
I thought maybe he was a lighter version of Louis, maybe just a kind of like Louis. No, this motherfucker is just like Louis. Like, how dare you tell this woman you love her and have fuck her all the time? But then you divorce her ass and leave her behind her back.
And
like,
leave her disabled son home by himself.
Yes, oh shit, whatever you get.
Right.
Exactly. Like that is some fucked up shit. That is some shit that is a narcissist does. You have no feelings that you could literally lie to her face and then divorce her behind her back and tell her everything's cool and sleep with her. And like you're going to hotel rooms. What about Frankie? $40,000 a month.
For Alexia to be so man-centered still after so many attempts is very telling of how she longs for love, and we all need love, but she's been looking for love in all the wrong places. I mean, the first husband was gay and a drug dealer. The second one was a drug dealer and gay. This one hasn't proven to be gay yet, but he's definitely a little spicy allegedly.
He's a
and
narcissist.
it's just like for her to be so beautiful, it's almost like she's cursed like Giselle. Like, well, how can't you find a good man? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if that's what you
she's
want.
not ugly. It's not like she's ugly. She's got a great job, you know. Alexi's pretty. She's not as stupid as Teresa. You know, Teresa. There's a difference here. Like Teresa's just one stupid bitch. Like, I'm sorry, you're just the dumbest bitch I've ever met. Okay.
Right.
Her loyalty to her husband is going to have her back in prison, and I'm not kidding. Like,
thanks, Terry.
Very fucked up people.
Thanks, Terry. Thanks for the support for the Christus Live and Murder Live. Thank you for supporting.
Yeah, I don't deserve it. I actually need to put money in the swear jar. I actually owe you guys money.
You what?
I got because of my swear jar.
Oh,
I can't wait to see. I feel like they're gonna get rid of Hudo. Did I make reality leave? I hope reality's still around. But
What time are you doing?
I need them to get rid of Huda. I think they could still do it.
I don't think they need to
And
get.
yeah.
I
What
don't
do you
think
think,
they need.
Justin?
I don't think they need to get rid of Huda. I don't.
Okay. You don't think they need to still go through with their zero tolerance on racism? I mean, they literally just kicked Sierra off. You can hear her in the background at 27 minutes, 27 seconds into yesterday's episode. You can hear a shrilling scream. You can't do it to me. And also, if you go back and look, I was like, oh, she wasn't in the episode, but she was. She was just in the background when they were getting changed in the morning. And she was in the, was she even in the background? Oh
We'll
yeah,
have to wait and see what
she was
happened. We'll
in
have to
the
wait and see.
bed. She was in the bed with Nick when they woke up that morning.
We'll have to wait and see what happens, Larger. But I don't know.
Yeah, because they got rid of Sierra's gone. And somebody said they're on the plane with her right now.
Wow.
And the jet was smoking.
Wow. See, that's why I'm not gonna ever fly. You know what I mean?
That's scary.
Right.
Like, no
The
way.
worst I've had on a plane is horrible turbulence where we dropped like 2 feet, but the mast didn't come down or nothing.
Hey, Bionica.
I
There was
cannot.
a big bump. And they were like, oh, that was just some turbulence. I'm like, okay. But I've never had like a gas mask, not a gas mask, but an oxygen mask drop because of the drop in plane or cabin pressure. I've never had that. I've flown a lot too.
Yeah. I'm just. After this year, I'm just scared to fly. You know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
I
they
just.
were literally dropping. That
Yeah,
was super
I
scary.
can't. Yeah, and I feel like I don't feel like the ley lines are actually back in alignment yet. So I'm still like afraid of it. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
Because in my opinion, it's the ley lines. You know, because I think
Right.
I switched. I think we've. Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna go live at 4:00. I tried to
Yeah,
text.
so aren't we supposed to go? Because it's going to be
Yes.
4 in like an hour, right? I mean, a half
Half
hour.
hour. Yeah, half hour. So,
Is it
Just send
4:20
me.
or 4?
4:00.
Is
Yes,
it going to be 4:20 or 4?
I'll do it at 4:20.
4:00.
4:20.
Okay.
Oh, 4:20. Okay.
Yeah, that way, like, listen, honey.
That's almost exactly an hour.
Yes.
Okay, I'm out. I love you.
I'll do
Thanks
the
for having me.
yes, Bravo breaking news. I'll do the talk about whatever's going on with Denise Richards, and then there's some other stuff with Tamara too. I want to talk about. But so I'll see you guys in a little bit. Please come back.
Okay.
All
Thanks
right,
for coming
look,
through. Thanks for having me, Kristen.
Yes.
Nice seeing you,
Always
Dustin.
miss you.
nice
Peace,
seeing you.
Kirby's. Bye, kitties.
Bye.
Bye.
We're on the most benevolent timeline.
Yes, on the most benevolent time available. Everybody, please comment,
Okay.
subscribe to Larger Lookert and my channel and Dustin JoJo. JoJo Speaks, right?
Yes.
Yes, everything's linked in the comments.
Okay.
The
Love you guys. Peace.
love you. Bye.
Love you.
And then we're gonna come back in an hour, 4:20. So
Okay, just send me the link before you go live so I can be back.
don't hang up. I'm gonna stay back here with you. Okay, stay backstage.
Okay.
All right, guys. I'll see you guys in 45 minutes or so.
All right.